got lucky. He's got to stay in.
He catches it a foot down.
Oh,
the official
what a big catch.
bounds.
Give that man a steak. Gotta be
a touchdown! Red Bud!
What a dive there at the goal line. Got barely in.
Just makes him look like a rag doll with a stiff arm and runs it all the way in for a Musketeer touchdown. And it's a touchdown, Red Bud!
What a catch.
It's a big defensive stop by the Musketeers. Welcome to Red Bud, baby.
Redbud Industries is a third-generation company located in Red Bud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Red Bud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Red Bud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Red Bud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Red Bud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Red Bud Industries, please visit our website. There you can find information on our scholarships, part-time work, co-ops, and applications for full-time employment.
It's Friday night in Red Bud. Wesclin Warriors are in town. Sitting at a record of 2-4 right now, taking on your 1-5 Red Bud Musketeers. It's a great night for football. Happy to be here with you. Chris Merring, Tim Conway, Ben Koopman, Nolan Schneider, Oak 9 Productions, bringing it to you live and happy to be here. Boy, coming off a rough loss last week, Red Bud is. Wesclin, a lot more manageable team here. Jets sitting just 2-5 on the year. Timmy, what's your outlook for tonight? You know, what's Red Bud going to have to do to come out here with a W?
Well, those kids had a lot more fun at homecoming than they did last Friday night, that's for sure. I think key to the game here is getting off on the right foot. We talked about it last week, right? How we said we haven't played in a game where we've taken the lead, I feel like. Because our one win was a comeback win from Carlisle that you guys called. So I think getting the ball, getting that early lead, establishing that, hey, we can play with these guys from the get-go, I think is going to be the key for me.
Yeah, I score first. Get on the points. Get on the board first. I couldn't agree more. You know, that just carries the momentum of the game, get your head in the right spot, and gives you a little swagger. You can play with a little swagger that way. Boy, just looking out across the field at Wesclin as you're looking there right now, evenly matched, evenly sized.
No, not nearly as big as Dupo was,
yeah,
right?
through and through. So we're going to have a heck of a ball game here on our hands tonight, and boy, I'm excited to see it.
Now, if you're a scoreboard watcher, you've obviously seen Wesclin 2-4. They have beat Sparta, which we lost to, and then they hung with Dupo, which – you know, we had a bad week last week, but, you know, you can't, game to game, anything can happen. You can't really look at those and say, oh, well, because they beat X, we used to, funny story, we had a thing in McKendree football. So McKendree had beat a team, right, that beat a team, and I'll just continue beat a team and so on, that beat Florida. So they used to say McKendree could beat Florida. It doesn't quite work that way.
It doesn't quite work that way. It might look like that on paper, but and every week's a new week, you know,
exactly.
coming out. I think offensively, on the offensive side of the ball, couldn't get the run game going last week. Throwing kind of balls up, threw them short. Rubish has proven that he can get out of the pocket, he can scramble, he can throw the ball, make completions when he has to. But the key to that is we got to get the run game back going. In weeks past, we said, hey, it's tonight. We're going to get the pass game going. Well, I think tonight's the night that we're going to have to get the run game going and give our receivers a little bit more room down the field to make those big plays and not get in those third and long situations like we continue to put ourselves in.
I think that's such a good point. We've taken for granted some of the running backs that we've had come through Redbud the last few years, whether it be Nick Gaynor, which was the conference player of the year, Gavin Baldwin, which was a 1,000-yard runner. And Walter's doing the best he can, but we're obviously, Colt has left the program. What's his name? Schlesinger's hurt. The line is not as big as it was or as experienced as it was. I think you're right. If we can establish some run plays, 3-4 yard chunk gains, I think it'll make it so much easier on this offense.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And as we're watching Redbud warm up there, we see Carson Mull in the backfield playing a little bit of the running back spot, working in and out, it looks like to me. Again, with number 22, Max Walter in the backfield, too. We'll get to see a lot of him. Those are the running backs that we got to kind of get fired up tonight a little bit, find them cutbacks lanes, use the whole field, and maybe find an edge here or there, stretch the plays out, keep the game clock running, get on the board first.
And you know better than anybody, you could be the best runner in the world. If you're getting hit in the backfield, good luck getting any kind of positive gain.
Right.
So the line's got to do a little bit better job kind of getting on their blocks and really pushing them back and trying to get some traction so those running backs can find those cutback lanes and everything.
That's it, man. And it all starts up front. And,
so true.
With the speed of our offensive line, it doesn't take a long time. Just, that split second to give you a lane to create some positive yards. Our running backs have been running the ball hard all year. Can't take anything away from them. They're finishing, falling forward. They're keeping the legs trucking. They're keeping the plays alive every time. Like to see a little bit more play action stuff coming out of the backfield.
Yeah.
When we get into
the problem is
game,
you can't buy a play action when you can't run the ball. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right.
If you're getting nowhere in the run games, they're not even those linebackers are going to back up. You know it is if they can't run the ball. Instead of a step forward, those are going to be 2 steps back, and then you're keeping everything in front of you. And good luck trying to get a pass play on there.
Defensively tonight, Redbud, are we going to see a lot of that 3-5 defense? Redbud's traditionally used to running. What coverage they're going to run, stick to cover 3 or walk down to cover 2, how that's going to work. Don't know a whole lot about this Wesclin team, what kind of offense they run, but traditionally, they've ran double wing and they've also ran spread in the past. So, watch the pass threat there. Don't get burnt deep. Happened a few times last week. Probably more than a few times. You lose a step or 2 right off the line of scrimmage, and boom, and it's done.
There was definitely some DB cleaning, and again, I'm always a little harsher on the DBs and receivers just because that's what I played. But yeah, there was definitely a couple you got to keep the players in front of you. There were some miscommunications on this side and that was what. So I look back at the game tape. That was what's so discouraging is that Dupo got the ball, they scored. We turned it over, they scored. Then I think they kicked and got that onside kick type thing. Yeah. And then it's 21-0. And it's before you blink, you're down 3 scores.
Down 3 scores, and that's a hard mountain to climb back out of, Special teams, while we're talking about it, Redbud come out with wins here this season. It's going to take all aspects of football, and including special teams, heads-up plays in the backfield on kick returns and being smart. We had a couple plays here that bounced off our players, and they recover. So just good, smart football tonight. Clean it up, keep the penalties cleaned up, and we'll have a football game. Just a little over 10 minutes left to go here before kickoff. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to bring kickoff back live to you.
From its 2 plants in Redbud, Illinois, the Material Works processes as many as 75 truckloads of steel each day. The steel processed on TMW's high-tech equipment goes to manufacturers like John Deere, Tesla, and Whirlpool. And TMW invents its own steel processing machines that it sells and installs around the world. With sales of these machines growing, and with a 3rd Redbud plant in the works, TMW will be adding more ambitious, hard-working employees to its team.
I'm a lead operator on a process line at the Material Works. Working at TMW is a lot of responsibility because these machines are multi-million-dollar machines, but we have a good team and it's very important to put out a quality product. That's what we work for.
My favorite thing about TMW is the people that are there. I love working with them. It's fun. The bonus benefits are great at TMW. There's a quarterly bonus and a quality bonus. Management cares a lot about their people. They take their time to make sure everyone is happy with their position they're working in.
Before I applied to TMW, I had no idea what they did. I just knew that it was something in the steel industry, but I had no idea whatsoever what it was. So when I applied and within a week started working there, I had to learn a lot about steel, how it's cut, how the orders are processed, etc. But it's pretty fascinating what we do.
Management up top really does care. I mean, compared to most places that I've been at, TMW seems to really care about their workers, not just at work, but also outside of work.
My name is Kenny Booker. I work at the Material Works, and this is my son, Cole. I've been the receiving department team leader at the Material Works for the last 20 years. As a team leader, what I look for in employees is work ethic, dependable, and a team player. I was proud to have my son come to work at the Material Works. That's how much I think about this company.
If you want to work for a winner, check out the opportunities at thematerialworks.com/careers.
I'm Dr. Julie Kelly, and I am an emergency room physician here at Red Bud Regional Hospital. I've been here 23 years, and I also serve as the medical director for the emergency room and as the chief of staff for the hospital. When I was little, I used to watch Squad 51, and I loved watching the emergency room scenes and always thought that I wanted to be a doctor one time. Once I went to medical school, decided I would try family practice. I still found myself being drawn back to the excitement of the emergency room, and I love it here at Red Bud because I get to practice family practice and have relationships with patients in a small town, and I just really appreciate that small town feel rather than the bustling of a large ER where it's all about getting people in and out. We don't have that here at Red Bud. It's about the patient. Well, we see everything that the big ERs do, just in a little smaller volume. Everything from colds, flu symptoms, we see heart attacks, stroke, car accidents, sore backs, kidney stones. I mean, you name it, we've seen it. We're held to a standard by this accrediting body that basically helps us to keep track of our wait times, how quickly we see people, how quickly they get EKGs when they walk into the hospital, and we monitor those quality indicators to make sure that we're doing things in the order and as quickly as we possibly can according to the gold standards that are out there to make sure that patients are being taken care of. I'm happy to say that the majority of our patients come into the emergency room and usually go straight to a room. Our goal is to have everybody in here within 30 minutes to be seen by a physician. I think our average right now is probably closer to 10 to 15 minutes that a physician actually walks in the room to see them. I have people all the time say, I guess I really didn't need to be seen, I just wasn't sure. And my answer back to them all the time is, I'd rather you come and be sure than sit at home and end up it being the stroke or the heart attack or something like that. If you think you need to be seen, come in and let us be the judge of that.
And fantastic job there by Coach Mickey Freeze and her varsity cheer squad.
Mr. Fisher, Mr. Matt Fisher, yeah.
Redbud High School Marching Band. Looking sharp out there in their jackets. Great job as always. The varsity football team slowly going to be making their way out here to center field. We can get this one underway. Once again, Chris Merring here with you. Tim Conway, Ben Koopman, Nolan Schneider down on the field, bringing you all the angles. Wesclin Warriors in town. The 2 and 4 Wesclin Warriors are in town, taking on your 1 and 5 Musketeers. Boy, they're looking for a big win tonight. Definitely a winnable game for them too, from what I've heard and just watching warm-ups here a little bit, Timmy. I think we're going to have a good game on our hands tonight.
Yeah, look, the quarterback looks like a big fella. Senior, 6'1", 190, so definitely not small there. Be interested to see if he runs a little bit, kind of tucks it away and runs it as well as throws it. Linebackers are going to have to be ready, you know.
Yep. Stay in the game, play downhill as the linebackers. Watch the Musketeers walk down in front of the grandstands here.
Slowly starting to fill up here.
Let out in the field there by number 35, Drew Manning.
Kind of feels like a finally fall night, doesn't it?
It does.
Feels good.
Football is in the air for sure. Also number 76, Hunter Sturgill leading them out there.
You bow hunt?
I do a little bit, yeah.
It's season, right? Now it's season?
In, yeah. You got the youth deer seasons this weekend.
Oh, is
actually.
It?
Yep. Shout out to Harper and Hudson sitting at home. They told me to shout them out tonight.
Is he too? He's too little to do it, right? Still, Hudson.
A little bit next year. He's
but Harper, she's still hunt.
Yeah, she's going. Ready to go. So we get the starting squad here announced for the Musketeers. Coaching staff out there ready to get them fired up. Wesclin taking the field at the same time across the sideline. Boy, we're just a few minutes away here from kickoff. I love the introduction of the flags in the pregame warm-ups.
Yeah.
And who's going to be the big defensive player tonight is my question. You know, who's going to step up, make the plays? You know, Max Walters laid some sticks out the last few weeks. Playing well.
Yeah, we saw Kester in there a little bit. We definitely saw Danny Jackson. We mentioned his name. I'd love to mention Danny Jackson's name a little bit more this week. Just try to get in that backfield, disrupt a little bit.
Yeah, you know, almost defensively too. We're kind of going through the same thing. Move your horses around a little bit, create some mismatches on the line, and get them in the backfield. It's homecoming week this weekend for the Little League team here at Redbud for the Muskets, and it's our homecoming week.
You guys,
a lot of the varsity football players were out at the field last night for our festivities.
I was going to say, did you guys do the burning of the thing and everything?
The dummies and everything last night, had the bonfire and did all that, and it was really nice to see all the post-Musket players and the varsity squad out here rooting on the little guys last night. Boy, it's good to see. It's good for community to come together like that for both sides to work together and create that football culture that Coach Dave Luck was kind of talking about. You know, it all starts with that.
Yep. I saw Heller at Walton's in Smith, and I think he said you guys won, right? 3-2.
That's it. On the year.
So
3-2.
You got to win. You got to win out for the
tomorrow. Yeah, or Saturday. Yeah.
Who do you play?
It's tomorrow. Sparta.
Oh, but Sparta's good. Wait, you already played Sparta, right?
Yeah, we got to play them twice.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
How'd that
well,
work out?
there wasn't enough teams in our league. Otherwise, we only played 5 games. So.
Oh, I gotcha.
As your Musketeers are going to take the field, they will be kicking off to get this thing started.
Let's get a defensive stop early.
Kester on the field to kick this one away. Wesclin Warriors take the field.
You think he's squibbing it, or are you going to let him boot it? He's got a boot.
I think he kind of booted over here close to the sideline, keeping in bounds, obviously.
I don't know much about kicking, but this kid's pretty good, right?
Well,
like, I hope he takes it, like, you can get a pretty good scholarship for
kicking.
For kicking.
Yeah. Lopez and Wagner back for the Warriors to return. It's Friday night. There's 12 minutes on the board, and it's time for Musketeer football.
Oh, that's a boot squib.
Kick, yeah.
Oh, but right to his chest.
them low line drives, it's easy to field.
Yeah, he's going to get a good running start. He's going to get a really good running start.
Move, gets it back across the 50. Boy, just knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, if you're going to squib that, you want that a little bit lower. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was too easy to field.
Well, not as hard. You know, it's
True.
It's easy to it's easy to field when they're coming in on a line drive. You can predict the bounce a little better.
Yep. Yeah, he's getting a full running start at that.
Drew Manning able to step up and knock him out of bounds. Wesclin Warriors offense will take the field 1st and 10 from the Redbud 44.
I don't see who ran that back, but he was a
that would have been number 3 Lopez.
Was that 3? Yeah, he was quick.
Madden in the backfield for Wesclin, running out of shotgun formation. He's going to keep
There's that
play
quarterback
action.
that we talked about, kind of keeper.
Get tangled up on the play by a host of Musketeers, little to no gain.
A lot of Muskets in there. Musketeers, I should say. Number 9, Cracks in there.
Yeah, number 65, Ian Mall also in there. Good to see them
yeah.
defensive linemen already stepping up and making plays with just a 1-yard gain.
The more times we call the defensive linemen, the better we know that, the Musketeers are doing.
Wesclin huddling up. 2nd and 9, ball on the 43. Danny Jackson over there on the right side, defensively on the line. And kind of tight. Redbud still sticking with that kind of 3-5 defense.
Trips out here.
Showing
Let's see if
blitz.
you see some kind of pass, maybe bubble.
Trips right. He's looking
there's that
right.
bubble. There's a bubble.
Bubble screen to the right side, met by the Musketeers, turns them back to the middle.
Great job, guys. Look at that gang tackling. Look at that gang tackling. 18's fired up. Austin Easton. 5's in there.
Jack Ford, we called his name a lot last week.
Yeah, we did.
He had a great defensive game. No gain on the play.
All right.
Should be 3rd and 9 now.
Yeah, that's 3rd and long. Probably in 4-down territory. I mean,
I would
depending on
imagine,
what you get here. But I would expect you.
I can see if they get across the 40, they'll definitely be going for it. But 4th and forever, big stop here for Redbud.
Wouldn't surprise me here if you see kind of like a QB draw kind of keeper, maybe just try to pick up some yards.
Madden staying in the shotgun. Rolling left. He's going to just straight up keep it.
Yep,
He's
that's
got
wide
some
open.
wheels
It's too
on
open.
him. Gets a 1st down. 1 tackle to break. Rumbles towards the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown Wesclin. Boy, just like that, defensively come up with 2 good stands and kind of let the quarterback keep running. That was the same plays they ran the first play of scrimmage, and we stuffed them. But he found a seam, broke some tackles.
He broke a couple tackles. But I think the aggravating part there is they're settling for hopefully a 3 or 4 yard gain there, Chris. And just because we couldn't execute a little bit, that turns into a. We saw that a little bit last week.
Yep.
One crease turns into a touchdown. You just got to clean that up a little bit.
Bridge is now in for Wesclin to kick the PAT.
He's a big boy. It's a big boy, number 15. Madden.
Yes, he is. Bridges' kick is up, and it is good. So just like that, with 10-10 to play in the first quarter, Wesclin Warrior punches first. They're up 7-0 over your Musketeers. Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man.
Well, our hopes of Redbud getting on the board first just went down the drain as Wesclin punches one in, and we're going to have to get this kickoff. Hopefully a good return. We talked a little bit about Tim before.
Yeah.
Make your special teams come step up and play just like Wesclin just did right there. Get good field position right out of the gate and get on the board quick.
Encouraged by the first couple plays there. Obviously, the QB keeper kind of caught him off guard a little bit and had a crease. We missed a couple tackles, but we'll get that cleaned up. But, yeah, here we go again. What we were talking about is kind of just playing behind the 8 ball.
He's back to kick for Wesclin.
Get a good return. Give yourself some field position here. Oh, that is not even close. Don't even touch that. There we go. There's your field position right there,
field
baby.
Position, didn't even have to try for it. Did not go its 10, and the Musketeer offense will take over with great field position.
It used to be 40, but I feel like it's like 35. Am I crazy? It should be the 40, right?
What? Should be the 40.
Yeah. Well, they're putting it at – do you get it wherever they where they – holy smokes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I thought it was like no matter if it didn't go 10 yards, you had to put it back on your 40. Wow, this is great.
Yeah, great field position. Yep.
Great. Let's get
First
some
and
runs.
10 Musketeers.
Let's get some runs. Come on,
Hey,
Line.
this looks familiar. Wesclin just took over on the 44. Bounces
Ooh.
off a couple tackles, rolls
There
around
you
the right
go.
side. Boyd picks up a nice yard or two on the play. Actually, we're just lucky he got back to the line of scrimmage right there. But, Boyd, good heads-up run. He could have been tackled for a loss and bounces it outside off a couple tackles.
Yeah, good job by Walter there. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage and kind of just bounced it out. Try to get something there. Line's got to do just a tad bit better job pushing off there, trying to stay on their blocks and try to get some leverage, try to get some push out there.
Manning leads the field.
You know,
Max Walter now in the backfield
like a little flat
with
route.
Rubish.
Like try to get a little flat route, try to get some.
And he's looking left. He gets rid of it quick. On a little curl route out there, a little double curl, hits him in the hands. He can't come up with it, and it's going to bring up a third and long situation now from the Musketeers, something we were trying to talk them out of here.
Well, I think it was a good call there by Coach Uffelman, trying to get some positive yards, 3-4 yards.
Third and short situation.
Exactly.
Just couldn't look it
he's
in.
He's definitely trying to get the down and distance better. You can say first handoff or first down was a run, short little curl, trying to avoid these situations that we're in. Yeah, where we got to land
unable to convert.
Rubish
looking to throw, steps up in the pocket. It collapses around him, and he's going to be sacked.
We got a flag down on the field, but right around where the line of scrimmage is. But it was also thrown before I feel like he could call a holding, in my opinion. But let's see what the flag is. No, it is
Looks
a hold.
like it is going to be hold against the Musketeers. It's going to be declined and bring up a 4th and long situation now for the Musketeers with the ball sitting on the Wesclin 42. I got to imagine they're going to have to probably punt here.
They are sending the punt team out. Great field position, and lost 4 yards there. That's rough. Not a start we wanted.
Kester's,
but here, you could pin him deep here.
That's right. Kester's a heck of a punter. This is well within his yardage. Pin him inside the 10.
Let's get this sucker high. Higher the better here. When you're this close, you just want the ball high. Take your time. Yeah, that's fine.
That's a great kick.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
That works out perfect, and he's going to end up fielding it.
No flag.
Did he call fair catch?
Yeah, he did. It was a little late, but yeah.
I didn't see him. The window bar was right in my way.
I will say that's a nice official not to necessarily throw that.
I wouldn't be surprised if the flag comes.
Yeah, I was
going
to say an official definitely could have thrown that there, but it was a gentle love tap. We'll call it that.
Warriors offense will take the field. 1st and 10 now. Ball on their own 21. Time for that Musketeer defense to step up and make a stop as they go 3 and out on their first possession.
Smart fair catch there by that guy. I mean, you easily could have let that bounce.
Yeah. And it was a great punt, too.
Yeah.
That takes a bounce. You're definitely
he's kind of running up on that. He doesn't field it cleanly and fumble. See what we see here. Handoff.
He's going to hand the ball off to the left side.
There it is.
Nice job defensively by the Musketeers, led by number 23, Chase Groman, able to wrap him up for about a 1-yard gain.
There we go. I will say when we are we're gang tackling.
I love it.
We're gang tackling, that's for sure.
We're getting off the ball, using our hands, shedding some blocks. Nothing big here now.
Got a wide field here to this right side. Wouldn't surprise if you see some kind of action coming our way.
And haven't seen a lot of the passing game coming out of Wesclin so far in their first possession.
Well, and we saw this 3. I think 3 was he's got man coverage over here. There we go. Middle handoff. All right.
Tackle on the play with number 52 of the Musketeers. Oh, Tyler Nolan. Yeah.
That's all right. It's probably a little bit more than you want on an inside handoff, but hey, this is not 40 and 20. One stop. That's all you need. One stop, baby.
One stop here, and this is huge.
Again, 3rd and 4. We'll call it. Probably looking to keep this in the quarterback's hand.
Yeah, I mean he's been their playmaker so far. Watch him there to the left side off the play action.
You're probably going to send a couple blockers in front of him.
It's kind of what they're setting up for. They got 2 running backs in the back.
Oh, they're just handing it off. Good tackle.
Nice job led by Danny Jackson.
Way to go. There he is. We just talked about
tackling him in the backfield for a loss, and that's going to bring up 4th and a long situation.
And they're going to send the punt crew out.
They're going to have to send the punt crew out.
Come on now. That's
Great
something
job,
to build
Danny.
off. There we go, Danny. That's a big play. That's what we needed.
That's the momentum swing we were looking for.
A couple people back. Who is that, Chris? Looks like number 10.
Setzer and Easton.
Key, you got this good field position. kind of field it cleanly.
That's it.
If it's a bad punt, get away from it. Decent snap. Kind of a low one. You could definitely field this.
And it rolls past him. Lopez is going to end up having a nice kick. He must have touched it. Yep.
No.
So it takes a Wesclin roll, rolls all the way back inside the 15-yard line. Boy, tough break there for the Musketeers. He was trying to clean, and it must have bounced off his arm or something because he had to go back and hurry up and cover. Musketeers offense will take the field, 1st and 10. Ball comes to rest on the Redbud 15. Walter in the backfield with Rubish. Rubish getting rid of it quick. Little bubble screen.
Little bubble.
Gets wrapped up immediately by the Wesclin Warriors. Little to no gain on the play.
All right, a little something different there from Coach Uffman. Trying to churn up some offense here, see what we can get.
Bring up a 2nd and 10 now with the ball in their left hash. Not ideal for their left-handed quarterback, but we've seen him roll right plenty.
Yeah, he's actually really good rolling both ways. And that ain't easy. All right.
2nd down now. Send a man in motion. Making it trips left. A little power play there over there to the left side. It's going to be a loss of yardage on the play.
Great
loss
tackle.
of about 3.
Great tackle by Wesclin there.
Yeah,
just wrapped him up from the waist.
Shed a block right through the screen.
Yeah.
Or right through the power, I should say.
It looks like number somebody, 30-something. Great tackle there, though. All right, well, 3rd and long. We're familiar with this situation, though.
Call it 3rd and 12. Wesclin making a change defensively. They get all 12 back on the field now. Redbud going in the classic spread, trips right.
Come on, line. Block for him, baby.
One-on-one down here on the left side.
Yeah, give him some time. Give him some time.
He's looking
He's
right.
got some time.
Stepping up in the pocket. Looks like he's going to keep it. Roll around the left side. It's going to get out of bounds. Looks really close, but looks like we'll just be just about a yard or 2 short of the 1st down marker.
Go for it. I said, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I don't necessarily know if you can go for it right now.
No, we're pinned too deep in our territory. We're going to have to punt.
But man, it's close. He was really.
Yeah, maybe if it was a 4th and inches scenario, but 4th and 2 is a little bit too much to ask for, I think, out of your offense with 2 loss of yardage plays there in that
good little
drive.
scramble there. Granted, I couldn't really see what was downfield, but he seemed he bailed on it a little bit quick. I'd like to see maybe he had a little bit of time there, but again, they were expecting it being 3rd and 13.
Kester back to punt for the Musketeers. Good snap.
Get it out there.
Nice
Great
high
punt.
kick.
Great
that
punt.
is a great punt.
Get us a
really
roll.
Covered by
Boy,
the
we can't catch a
Musketeers.
break, can we?
Takes a Wesclin bounce, I should say, and Wesclin will get the field, take over 1st and 10 with the ball on the Redbud 49.
Can't catch a break there. Our bounces are going the wrong way, and their bounces
go 20 yards in their favor.
Yeah. What do you think about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting married?
It's amazing. I could care less.
Not a Swiftie?
Good for them. Yeah, good for them. Madden in the shotgun. Twins right. Manned up in the wing on the left side. They send in motion to the left. Fake the jet sweep.
Oh, he's
Quarterback's
wide
gonna
open.
Keep it.
Oh.
Bust the tackle. Keeps rolling. Around the right side. Man, he's quick, too. He puts his head down and runs.
Well, we're lucky he stepped out of bounds.
And he does. Boy, he stepped out just on the Redbud 24. And, that could have been a 10-yard swing right there.
Yeah. Great little fake jet sweep action. Keeps it and had a big old hole. Then
give it up for the Wesclin offensive line right there because they opened the hole for him, too, on this side.
I mean, this is easier said than done, but your DB makes tackle, and it's, you know what I mean? It's second short, or it's he just got 15 extra yards there because we're missing tackles. We got to wrap up. Got to make tackles.
1st and 10. Ball in the Redbud 24. 4:52 to play in the first quarter. Madden hands the ball off to the left side. Makes a cut. Rolls back. stays on his feet.
Another missed
stumbles
tackle.
towards the end zone, and that's going to be another Wesclin touchdown.
Number 12, Wagner. Breaks a couple tackles.
Yeah.
Again, though, we were just talking about it, though. You know, you got to wrap up. You got to make the tackles.
Bridge is in now for Wesclin. Kick the extra point. Redbud's all standing up defensively. They want this to be a big block if they can get up.
Get there.
Bridges' kick is up. And it's no good. Boy, that could be a huge right there as the game continues on through this first quarter. So 4:44 left to play in the first. Wesclin Warriors up 13-0 over your Musketeers.
Come out to Rathskeller and enjoy a cold refreshment and some food while you watch the rest of the game. Keep an eye on our Facebook page to keep track of when we have bands, trivia, poker, and more. See you at Rathskeller.
Country Financial takes the time to get to know their clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, Tyler and Steve would love to have a chance to earn your business.
A lot of football left to play here as the game's kind of just still getting underway with 4:40 to play here in the first quarter still. Redbud's trailing, but boy, this could be a game of extra points if Redbud can figure out how to postpone them 3 and outs that they've had in their first couple of series.
Yeah, definitely need to start putting some momentum on the offensive side. You know, getting a couple first downs here and there, let the chains move. It starts to build the momentum. So,
that's it. And a couple drop passes from Redbud. You know, like I said, we need to get the run game going to get that pass game working, and kind of all works together.
They kick it deep this time. 24's got it. I think that's Powell. Or Cow, sorry. No, Powell. It is Powell. All right, not a bad return.
He's going to be knocked out of bounds. Somewhere at or around the 30-yard line, the Musketeer offense will take the field, and we'll see what Coach Huffleman has up his sleeve here to hopefully get a first down.
What do you think? Do you go back to the run here? Do you kind of just start throwing the ball? Do you do shotgun, kind of read action?
Yeah, I mean, like a run that play action or the zone read,
Yeah. Little PRO pass, read option type thing.
Read option, yeah. Well,
they got nobody in the backfield. All right.
Empty in the backfield. Well, here we are seeing a Redbud a couple weeks ago, and let's just throw the ball. Looks like they're going to send the houses. They send a man in motion. Looking left, throwing left.
Oh, a little
hook and ladder.
Around
the left. He's
there
got
it
room
is.
to run. Nice play. Stays on his feet.
4 trucks him.
Levs him. Nice run there by number 5, Jack Ford, as that's going to be enough for a Musketeer first down.
Hey, a little bit of trickery. I love it.
I do too. That's what we needed. He gained another 6 yards on that hook and ladder. Great execution. That's that play calling we were asking for out of Uffelman, that trickery and what he had up his sleeve. Boy, that was one right there.
That was
if that's what it's going to take to march the ball down the field, let's keep him going.
That was a really cool play there. Go back in the I formation here. Lead blocker, he's running into his lineman. That's never great.
Max Walter with the run. He's going to pick a couple up on the play.
Well, we got a little break
here. I feel like
here.
That could happen a little quicker.
Yeah, it was the pulling guard was a little bit slow. But, we got a break here. The Redbud varsity golf went to state today. I think a couple people that were normally really good had a couple tough days. They're still really young freshmen. Said that Dojan and Kester both moved to the final day tomorrow, but the team missed the cut.
Oh, no.
But I think
that's okay. Yeah. State appearance here. The boys are giving it. They're all out there.
First state appearance, I think, too. So great job by, as looks like number 22, Walter, trying to get a couple yards there.
Lowers his shoulder. I like it, the good hard runs, falling forward after contacts. That's big.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of those. I think most of them are freshmen. And I think
which is great for Redbud golf, right?
Yeah.
We're going to have the next few years of really competitive varsity golf.
Well, the bummer part is, though, that, like, you get in that spot, you hope to be in this for years, and then you don't play your best golf. But, that happens.
That's it.
Golf's such a tough sport.
3rd and 6.
So great job by the Redbud golf team.
Big third down conversion right here. Wesclin showing blitz.
Love it.
Jack Ford, and that's going to be enough for a Musketeer.
I don't think he was down.
I don't think he was down. rolled around on him.
Yeah, he's kind of sat on his chest.
I don't see a lot of argument coming out of the Musketeer coaching staff, so they're going to settle and just be happy with getting that first down. Great play call there by Uffelman.
And you could see kind of what Uffelman's kind of doing with these 5-7 yard curl routes.
Chip away at the field. Chip away at the field.
There's no need to hit these home runs every single time. Let's just move the chains.
Yeah,
if they're going to give
why
them
risk it too? In home runs, you know. Rubish had a few interceptions last week, and it's just that short, chunky plays make them happen. Forward in motion. Rubish
he
hand
moved
off
quick.
to Walter. He moved a little quick, but hey, there's no penalty markers on the field. He's surrounded by Warriors, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss. Boy, didn't even have time to throw it away there. He just had to kind of hang on for dear life.
Yeah, when you're getting chased, your mind just kind of goes blank. You're just hoping to survive it, but whew.
A little over 2 minutes to play in the first quarter.
That's a big sack.
I got to think we got to throw the ball here somewhere out towards the sideline. Wide side of the field. Musketeers break the huddle and walk up to the line of scrimmage. Trips right. Walter in the backfield with Rubish. Ford manned up down here on our side of the field.
You don't have to get it all back in one pass.
Looking to throw, and it is complete.
There it is. There it is. Make a man miss. Go.
Complete
Go on the outside. Go.
He's got room. One man to beat. Gets down to the 10, and he gets knocked out of bounds. What a terrific play there. I had the numbers mixed up, but that was Luke Quinton on our side of the field there, manned up, and boy, they saw him all the way through it. And what a completion there, and a huge first down for the Musketeers.
We know him from basketball, but it took a slant, made a man miss, and almost took it to the house. Great move there by Luke.
First and goal now for the Musketeers as the ball comes to rest on the Wesclin 10-yard line. Keep the plays coming.
All right. This is
Rubish
huge right here.
didn't have a lot of time there, but if he can get his feet set, he can be an accurate passer.
I think you're finally seeing that running back that we've seen the last 3 times kind of move. I think you're going to get this on 22 in the backfield. He's just kind of been moving. We saw it on the last. We saw it. We saw it on the.
And it will be a false start against the Musketeers. That'll back him up.
But again, like, they're shooting ourselves in the foot. Like, you get these big plays, and you get good field position, and you'll move. Like, just I know it's
Well, I was just looking at this too. How was that a 6-yard penalty? It was first and goal from the 10.
It was from the 11. They said it wasn't first and goal, so
it had to be first and goal. We don't have sticks out there.
You're right, we don't. But it's you're right. Maybe it was first and. All right, come on. He's got him.
Does he have enough? It's a Musketeer touchdown.
Great job.
Rubish completion to Ford across the middle of the field. Sneaks one in there. Perfectly thrown ball. It's going to be enough for a Musketeer touchdown.
And I think we're starting to see this short intermediate pass is working for Rubish. Get rid of the ball. One step, drop, curl, slants. Just saw a quick slant there from Ford. And Ford had a hell of a game last week,
I would have been ticked if we got tackled on the 1-yard line because they gave us a 6-yard penalty. Redbud looking to go for 2.
Might as well, with this game being the way it is.
Rubish looking to throw. Gets rid of it quick.
Little low
throw. Is it caught? And they're going to say incomplete, so the extra point attempt is no good. 1:07 to play in the first quarter. Redbud gets on the board, trailing the Wesclin Warriors 13-6. With over 30 years in business, Iron Horse specializes in railroad construction and maintenance. Join their growing team and find a lifelong career with Iron Horse.
Join Redbud Industries' growing team. Together, we can support the future of our industry and our Redbud High School athletes. Go Musketeers!
And we'd like to thank our sponsors right there, the Glasscock family and Iron Horse Railroad out of Baldwin, Illinois. Also RBI and the Leifer family. They're always contributors around the community, and without you guys, this can't be possible. So thank you, sponsors, and thank you to everybody tuning in and following along with us. Caster back to kick this one deep. He's going to lay some leg into this one. No, and he doesn't.
A little onside. Grab it, boys.
It's right there. It's
Redbud.
all over the
That's
field.
Redbud.
They're saying Wesclin. Wesclin thinks they got it. Yep.
82 was right there. 82 was right there. Troy Groover. Boy, I thought he jumped on it. I thought that, what What an onside kick
Yeah,
that
I
was.
would assume I would have bet money that we would pin them deep and try to get good field position out of our defense, but
But
boy,
I
Redbud
bet
just wanted the ball back.
But they executed that perfectly. Nobody jumped on it. You got to want that ball. Like a fat kid on a cupcake, you know? You gotta get that ball, man. Remember when we used to have the meatball races, the Subway 500?
Yeah, dude,
That's what you got to go after.
You got to put your heart and soul into it.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Wesclin, ball on their own 39.
There's a run
There's
right
the
up the
zone
gut.
read right
there we
there.
go. Danny Jackson. Somebody else on that play. We'll give him credit. 33.
Yeah, made initial contact, 35.
35.
Drew Manning.
Drew Manning.
He's having a game. We've called his name several
Just
times.
a freshman. Wonder if that's the dog's brother, right?
Yep. See if he does any of the walking squat formation.
Did you start coaching young enough to when did you start coaching muskets that some of the first kids
on and off? Like there's some of them
5
that are
years.
old and have kids now.
Oh, really?
But
that looked like a false start too.
Another zone read up the middle, man.
All right.
It opened up.
Yeah.
He's going to fall forward on the run, and that's going to be enough for a Wesclin first down.
But we're making the tackles, We're doing what we weren't earlier, which is, wrapping up, changing, a 6-yard gain into a 60-yard gain, which is a huge difference. So,
ball couldn't be more in the center of the field.
I feel like they used to paint the M maroon.
Yeah.
We running out of paint? We have to talk to Nate.
Money's tight. Looks good. Field's in great shape.
It does look in really good shape.
Looks like we will have a timeout on the field. We'll talk to. Oh, no, it's not a timeout on the field. Yeah, that's the end of the first quarter. Just like that, quarter one in the books. Wesclin up 13-6 over your Musketeers.
Oh man, there is a lot of damage up here. I already told the family I'm going to be able to fix this. Oh, that's not good. Oh wow, look at that. That flux capacitor line is not supposed to look like that. How am I ever going to afford this?
Have no fear, Joy's here!
Who's that?
I heard your cry for help. Sounds like you need Buena Vista's home equity line of credit. Super low fees, super fast turnaround time, super low rate. Everybody needs a little joy in their life.
We got a heck of a game here on our hands tonight in Redbud. Wesclin Warriors are in town with the 2-4 record, and taking on your 1-5 Musketeers. First quarter's in the books, like we said. There's a fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Coaches both sides making adjustments here as the game progresses. Redbud defense will take the field.
Let's get a stop here. Let's get a stop. Let's get a ball back. Let's score. Tie it up. They weren't, cooking with.
And
cooking with
Wesclin hasn't had any need to throw the ball so far tonight.
No, you're right. I don't think they've
their
thrown
run game's just trucking right along.
Yeah. Definitely need a good first down stop. Maybe put some pressure on him. Make them throw the ball.
Madden with two backs with him.
Right up the gut.
Right up the gut. Right up the middle. It's worked for him all
couple
night so far.
Yeah, a couple
Ford's going to come in, put an initial hit on him. Cleaned up by number 25 of the Musketeers, Barrett Wagner, excuse me. It's going to be enough for a Wesclin first down.
Yeah, to your point, though, I mean, when you're getting 7-8 yards of carry, tough to want to throw the ball. Redbud's going to have to do a better job on the initial front, trying to get off the blocks, make it a little bit easier on the linebackers.
1st and 10 Wesclin, ball in the Redbud 38.
Come on, guys.
Wesclin in spread formation. Madden hands the ball off around the left side.
We got a
breaks
penalty
tackler
out there.
two. The penalty marker on the field. Brought down by number 25 and 5 of the Musketeers. That's Jack Ford and Barrett Wagner once again. We'll see what this penalty marker is.
Looked like Danny Jackson got held, but I've been wrong before. He's on the opposite side of the ball and kind of was pursuing him.
They're talking to the Wesclin side of the coaching staff. but it is going to be a hold against the Warriors.
Let's make it count. Let's make it count.
5-yard penalty.
I think we've had this crew before, but boy, that ref's getting up there in age, ain't he?
Hey, sharp as a tack. You go out there with them big boys all night.
I don't doubt his calls, but
1st and 15.
I guess that's why they put him behind the. All right, come on, make it hurt. You might see a pass here. Yep, you do. It's high.
High and wide. Going to fall incomplete, intended for number 10, Lane Hayes.
Yeah, not even close. He's saying push. There ain't no push there. That was good coverage. Look back at your quarterback. Should have hit you in the numbers.
First real pass play we've seen out of Wesclin.
I think you're going to see some kind of QB keeper here, don't you think?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just.
that's
I mean,
worked
granted,
so well for him.
Well, and
the middle run,
the
really.
middle run. I was going to say
yeah.
the middle run's been great too.
No matter who's going to be running it, as they set up for a lead here.
It's kind of unique where you got kind of a guy to the side, kind of the guy to the back.
Pistol back there, yeah.
Oh, they're running. Bounces
Yeah,
it out a little bit.
lead,
Got to make that
bounces it
tackle.
out.
Good
Nice
hits
stick
there. 25
Barrett
and 5
Wagner
again.
once again and Jack Ford.
Call both their names quite a bit now. Jack's a good ball player. He's
Came
senior.
About 6 on the play.
Yeah, he is a senior.
Like a 3rd and long situation now. Actually, the flag keeps moving.
Love it. Hey, just, I'm going to give a shout out too to number 25 there, Barrett Wagner, playing cornerback, sees it to run, gets off of his man, comes and helps him out. That's what you got to do.
That's it. Gang tackle.
Yeah, exactly. Get in there.
3rd and 7 now for Wesclin.
Get as many
Big
assist
stop
tackles
here
as
for
you can.
Redbud. We don't want positive yardage here and bring up a 4th and long as Wesclin's got to be in 4-down territory. Put the ball in the Redbud
Fake
35.
sweep. They're passing it.
Looking
no
right.
Way.
Gets rid of it. Completed to number 23.
I think it might be enough. It is.
Ferris.
Good play there, though.
Is going to be enough for a Wesclin 1st down.
You know what I always used to do, Chris? You would always make the tackles, or whoever would make the tackles, and I would just kind of jump on the pile. They would see my number and be like, "Oh,
with your back to the stand." So you make sure you stand up with your back to the stand.
Hey, look at this
Jersey
number.
Nice and tight.
And make sure I just put hands on them. They're like, "Oh, that's an assist."
Yeah.
Tim, you're racking up the assist tackles.
1st and 10 Warriors. Ball in the Redbud 27 now.
Oh, come on. You can't call it. They didn't touch anybody, right?
Yeah, and they got back. They didn't cross the line, did they?
Yeah, no. Right.
Oh, no.
No, they're backing them up. That's they're saying
it's a false start.
The false start.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now they're going the wrong way.
Dang, we almost,
we almost took it. Yeah. That's some wholemeal cooking.
So it is an offside penalty against the Musketeers. 5 yards, free 5 yards. 1st and 5 now.
When's the last time we called a fumble? Right. Make a guy lose the ball.
Throw them fists in there a little bit.
Yeah. Get a helmet on the ball.
Wagner in the backfield with Madden.
They're passing
it. Throws it deep.
Oh,
to
get
the
it,
corner.
get it, picked.
He's got someone in front of him.
It's picked.
He's on it. It's
That's
in
our
his hands.
ball. That's our ball, baby.
And that's going to be an interception. What a heads-up play by number 18 in the Musketeers, Austin Easton. Great coverage. Gets in front of him. Boy, that's why Wesclin hasn't been throwing the ball.
I was going to say, what are you doing? You're averaging 8 yards a carry. You throw a fade into the end zone and you underthrow it?
They were wanting to strike, and boy, it ends up in the Musketeer favor.
But hey, great play there by number 18, Austin Easton.
Boy, and how close is that to being a touchback? Because Redbud's pinned.
I thought it was. I didn't even pay attention.
I mean, we're going to call it the 1, but let me tell you, it couldn't get much closer to the goal line. Man, you're going to almost have to roll them out and throw the ball here. I wouldn't.
Student section a little quiet tonight. I mean, this is a
look at that
possession.
Ball position. Good Lord.
Oh, man, that's rough. They better call timeout. They do not have enough time on the play clock. They're going to try to snap it. They do snap it, and they just do a quarterback keeper.
That's going to give him a little breathing room as he gets up towards the 5-yard line. Good play there. Didn't waste a timeout.
Boy, they got up there quick, didn't they?
Boy, how important is that having game clocks? That helps so much.
Oh, huge.
When you can look down the field and you're not wondering how many times the referees moved his hand.
Boy, that
2nd and 5 now for the Musketeers.
That's one of the better chunks of gains we got from a running play right
Keep
there.
them going.
Yeah, keep doing that. Do it all the way. Did you see watch that Eagles game
here
last
on our side of the field?
They went 4 tush pushes to get in the end zone. Boy, that was brutal to watch.
How did they lose that game?
There's a handoff, but he's hitting the backfield. Going to lose some yards there. Going to be a 3rd and 8, every bit of 8 yards, right? 7 yards?
I'll say 7, yeah.
All right.
Redbud's huddling up, taking their time. 8:40 to play here in the second.
If you're running one of those small curl slant routes, you got to get to the sticks. Your curl route, you got to get to the sticks. It can't be short of the sticks.
10 seconds on the play clock. Look at that. That's awesome. Rubish set up in the shotgun.
Oh, I think he jumped.
He's going to keep it again. Man, the pocket just collapsing on him.
You know what?
Bring up
You know what
fourth
hurts
and long now for the Musketeers.
You know what hurts you though? If you're a smart defender, you can see that play clock, know that they're not gonna fake a snap, and you can just jump that snap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're not. It doesn't take a genius to say, you know, when they say hike, they're not faking it when there's 3 seconds left on the play clock.
Castronauta punted away for the Musketeers.
A little low. Oh, not best punt that he's had today. Oh, but we got a bounce.
About time one bounces in our favor. Is this going to come to rest on the Redbud 45, and the Wesclin Warrior offense will take the field?
Didn't quite take advantage of the turnover that we were talking about, but
Redbud playing a good, clean game here tonight. I think they've just got the 1 penalty so far. Boy, kind of unfortunate that we couldn't capitalize on that interception. But
yeah, definitely a bummer.
You know, with time taken away here in the first half, you're asking for a 3 and out now for your defense.
Come on. Chain gang's not even set up.
Wagner hands the ball off.
Big hole, big hole, big hole.
Sorry, Wagner keeps the ball, I meant. Tackle on the play by number 18, Austin Easton. But that's going to be enough for a Wesclin first down.
Just simply running this run option where it's either he gives it to the running back or the quarterback keeps it, and the holes are just.
Yeah, and Redbud can't stop it right now.
No.
First and 10, ball on the 25. Sticking with a lot of the same.
Yep.
Wagner again.
There you go. There you go,
Gonna
Walter. There you go.
Number 22, Max Walter.
25 cleans it up again. Barrett Wagner coming off of the cornerback, cleaning it up. Great job, guys.
Tackle for a loss of about 5. Now the stick's moving. Even they just moved the ball. So a loss of 4, so 2nd and 14 now.
As always, thanks to the Musketeer group, or the Musket group, that kind of does the chain gang for us. What do you think here, Chris?
It's in the house.
Yeah, blitz it.
Jet sweep.
Oh, they're
Looking to
passing.
throw. He's back deep.
Pick,
intercepted.
Go!
Rubish.
Go!
Down the left sideline.
Go!
Lineman to beat. Can he do it? To the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown! Musketeers!
What a pick, what a return!
Landon Rubish coming up big. Timmy, we talked about what's the big place that's going to help us
There we
tonight.
go.
Those defensive turnovers are going to win this game.
Yeah,
for
we
us.
just talked about, hey, how about a turnover and back-to-back throws for the Wesclin Warriors. Why they're throwing the ball, I don't know, but we'll take it. Great job by Rubish. Not sure where he was even throwing to.
No, he caught it clean and on the run,
Yeah.
all the way down the sideline. Heck, that was a freaking, what was that?
60 plus?
Yeah, at least. Well, yeah.
Because they had it on the 45,
75.
right?
We're going for 2. Rubish in the back, in the shotgun. Throws it out.
No, a little hook and
Across
ladder.
the middle.
Oh,
Hook and
Danny,
ladder
put
once
it in
again.
the
And he did! Redbud takes the lead with 6:13 to go.
Danny put his shoulders down. The big man scores.
Get out of that man's way. He's ready to punch him in, baby. Heads up play. Hook and ladder, second time tonight. Coming up big. 6:13 to play in the first half. Your Musketeers take the lead 14-13 over the Wesclin Warriors.
When you choose us for emergency care, you can feel confident knowing there are specialists who are members of the medical staff. So not only do we work diligently to see you quickly, we can treat you with expertise. The ER at Redbud Regional Hospital.
Complete Concrete and Designs would like to wish the Redbud Musketeers good luck this season. For all of your concrete and epoxy needs, or to learn more about what services they offer, call Brandon at 618-781-4308.
We got a football games in our hands here in Redbud. They get on the board. Boy, we wanted Redbud to get on the board first, but hey, as long as we're ahead, I like it. Just 6:13 to play in the half. We're going to kick it away. Man, will you see an onside kick here again, Tim, coming out of them? Why not kick it short?
No, they're kicking this
get
deep.
It over the front
They got to
line.
kick this good.
And they do. Bounce it right up the middle.
All right.
Going to be
all
fielded
right,
pretty cleanly.
Hit him.
Musketeers all over the field. One missed tackle. He falls forward.
Those are what you dream of when you got a full head of
Full
steam
head
and he's
of
like
steam and
kind
he's
of
running for you. You Superman into him, baby. I mean, Wesclin's going to take the field now. 1st and 10 from their own 36, we'll say. Let's go defense. I got to imagine Wesclin's not going to be trying to throw the ball too much unless they get in some time trouble. Because it hasn't been productive from the night with Madden throwing 2 interceptions already.
I'm going to say something. Unless it's a 3rd and long, you're not going to see that quarterback throw
as they go trips right.
All
they'll be doing is trapping.
I bet you that $100 I owe you. This is not a throw.
No, they got to be running right side, right? Yeah.
Oh, great job, Danny.
Gonna keep it.
Oh, the quarterback kept it?
That's the
Trick
zone
me.
read we talked about.
Oh, no. Get there. Get there, Barrett. Get there, Barrett.
Gosh, he's quick.
Dang, he's
Madden
quick.
He's a fast player, man. He's aggressive. That is a perfectly executed play
He
there
tricked-
by Madden. That's a classic zone read. You read the defensive end.
Yep.
He bites too hard to the running back. You take the ball and take it to the house.
I missed it. I thought he gave it off to the running back. Boy, and he's just – that's the second time we played this week where the quarterback and some of these players are just quick.
Yeah.
I mean, Barrett took a great angle at him and still couldn't.
I know read option there, and they're running it perfectly. They're playing, playing Danny, and Danny can only do so much. You got to commit there one way or another.
That takes the wind out of the sails, though.
It does,
right?
The momentum swing back.
Yeah, huge. You're giving up quarterback just draws, keepers.
Wesclin now going to go for
Quite
2.
a draw, but
he's going to keep it
same
again.
thing. You got to put a body
he's
on
got
him.
A hole.
Got to put a body on him.
Rolls around, and he's going to be in.
Too much. I mean, he's not only is he in, I don't think he was touched.
Man, no. Defensively, we got to get it together.
Yeah, we got to tighten that up.
We say that with our defense scoring 6 of our 14 points, but we got to tighten up that run game.
Yeah,
right
I think that's.
I don't know. We got to walk down a backer, to fill that cutback a little bit, step up and fill a hole. Danny's playing tremendously right now. He's sealing his edge, but in that instance, you almost got to choose right there.
Well, and this is a better question for you. You would know more. We play that 5-3,
3-5,
or 3-5. But like, do you make it a 5-3 and instead of trying to contain the edges, really pinch in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like what they're running
you
is
open up the outside run.
Well,
but
you
put
do,
them in
but
trips right like that.
Yeah. It's tough because I feel like what they're running is literally right off the tackle's ass. Excuse my language. I think he's running behind. I mean, this isn't outside. This is I'm running right off my tackle, and I'm coming right in between. And it's like, and that dog's got to do a better job.
That's that dog linebacker responsibility right there, yep. Yeah, crash down on the play.
Yes,
you got to crash down.
Such an important position. That dog is huge.
When they send trips like that, though, you got to send one of your linebackers out there. The other 2 got to shift down.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that.
And then your safety in that situation too.
Yep, he's got to come up. He's got to walk up. 100%.
Love
it. Go.
Catches it cleanly.
Great job there. That's what you want to see. Number 7, Hudson
Marquardt.
Caught it on the bounce. Got as much yards as he can. Great job there.
Just under 6 minutes to play here in the half. Boy, it's time to get our offense going. Let's get back to that pass game a little bit in them short, chunky 5-7-yard plays. Run game so far tonight.
Yeah, Redbud gets the ball. Redbud gets the ball. Start of the second half. So you take a nice little drive here. You try to score. You get the ball at the second half. But you're right. It's going to take moving the chains here. Short gains. Oh, but that's him. That's him, though, right? He triggered the jump. Yeah, I agree. We got to get some home. We got to get some home cooking here, right?
Oh no, they're going to call it on.
Oh, come on!
I kind of disagree with that.
I kind of disagree too.
When he moved.
Yeah, I think he jumped and forced him to. The defense jumped and forced the reaction. I 100% agree.
1st and 15 now for the Musketeers after the false start.
Coaches aren't yelling, so maybe we're wrong, but from what I saw up here.
Got to expect a throw here now.
Yep.
Walter in the backfield.
They're blitzing. They're blitzing.
Looking to throw, rolling left. Man, try to get rid of the ball. Does he hang on to it? He does. Be tackled for a loss of about 1.
They were definitely bringing the house there. They had their 4 down linemen, and then I think they brought at least 2 linebackers there, so they're bringing 6 there. Tough job for your lineman to pick that up.
2nd and 16 now. Boy, 10 yards would be huge here.
Yep. Chunk gain would be nice. Penalty would be nice.
Redbud's kind of been leaving Walter in the backfield. Help clean up a couple of them blocks.
He
gets rid of it
pass,
quick.
But
I don't think Ford had his head turned and was ready for it.
Miscommunication there between the receiver and quarterback is.
Yeah, that message has to be relayed there. He's got to get rid of the ball quick. Get your head spun and look for it.
Wouldn't surprise here. I mean, if you see a screen play, I feel like 3rd and long, you always see screen.
Around the hook and ladder.
I think you always see like these running back screens on 3rd.
As they go trips left.
You know, just if you're bringing 6 or 7 guys, then like let them through and just run a screen. Not a screen there.
Everybody out. Rubish.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing.
And he's going to get sacked for another big loss. Boy, and looky there. I mean, they're rushing 4. You know.
Yeah. That you can't have that. Not on a 4-man rush.
Redbud's going to go 3 and out. Castor's going to take the field and punt it away.
Booming
we can't
out
let
there.
this one get slip away now.
No, this is a big stop here with 4 minutes left. I believe Wesclin has all their timeouts, though, don't they?
Both teams have all timeouts.
That's a good punt. That's going to roll our way.
And keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. And he's going to pick it up.
Yeah, what are you doing? Let this sucker roll.
Just rolling to the side.
Yeah, I guess maybe it was rolling out, but.
Redbud trailing 21-14. Wesclin offense will take the field. First
this is a
and 10.
huge defensive possession here right now. Keep this game 1 score. Let's head to halftime. You get the ball. Can adjust a few things. Is it raining out there? We got some umbrellas out. Yeah, it's starting to rain out there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see it up on the lights. Going to make a little bit more of a difference, obviously, for Redbud as they throw the ball a little bit more than Wesclin does. But, hey, maybe we see some fumbles. Miss handoffs.
Redbud showing blitz here.
Right up the gut. Right up the gut.
Send him. Man, just right past him off the edge.
Just too much.
You know, they got that outside edge. They're blitzing on the outside edge right there, and they're running the ball right up the gut.
Yep.
Gaining 8 on the play. 2nd down and 2. Just under 4 minutes to play. Wagner in the backfield with Madden. Going to hand the ball off to him to the right.
Get out there. Get out there. All right.
That's it's going to be enough for a first down.
It's going to be enough for a first down, but that's some good tackling.
Going to stop the clock. The chains will move. He'll start back up again.
Wesclin in no hurry here as They got 3 minutes to score, all their timeouts. Obviously don't want to leave Redbud any time.
Wagner over to this side now.
Get out there, Danny. Get out there, Danny. All right. Some encouraging there. Pursuit to the ball.
Yeah, Wagner comes flying in and lowers his shoulder. We got a Wagner on both sides of the ball, so let's not get too away. But Redbud's Wagner.
Groman. I think the first time we called his name. I'm sure he's been on tackle.
Yeah, he's the one who made the tackle. Wagner tried to come flying in, trying to tee off on him, though. Just missed wide.
2nd and 7. Watch that QB keeper here. Oh, he gives it
Wagner
off,
to
but
the
he's
right
got that
side.
hole again. All right, there it is.
That's a nice
Great
tackle.
come up there, safety. That's number 6.
Landon Rubish.
Landon Rubish coming up making a tackle. Great play there. He came up, that's what we talk about, stepping in the box.
Stepping in. Take away them free yards. 3rd and 5 now for Wesclin. Big third down conversion here for the
this is huge.
Musketeers.
Come on.
Stop them, they're going to have to punt the ball.
Come on.
High snap, fielded.
He's short.
He's going to be stopped short.
He's short. I mean, they'll go for it, but at least it's a 4th down and 1,
4th and 1. Their offense is going to stay on the field with just 2 minutes left to play here in the first half.
Time's clicking a little bit, but again, they're not using any of their
big
timeouts.
stop here. Musketeer fans make some noise.
Yeah.
Let's get into this one.
Student section trying to get into it. Oh, their QB sneak. He's going to get it.
Does he get enough?
Yeah.
They're going to say yes. It's the first time we've seen him under center all night. Kind of knew it was coming. They just needed a yard there. Going to be enough for a Wesclin first down. That'll move the sticks.
Minute 50. That clock's got to start running. There it is. Okay, it's running. Come on, Redbud. Big stop makes a huge steer. Get out there.
Hands the ball off to Wagner.
There we go.
Nice tackle on the play.
There it is. Great tackle by Chase Groman, I believe.
That's right. Linebacker steps up, making a hit.
There's going to be a time. You're going to see a timeout there.
There's our first timeout of the half for Wesclin. Just a minute 30 left to play.
Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man.
Small little rain shower moving through the area. Boy, it's weird to say. I don't think it rains in Redbud anymore. It's been so long. We got some football game.
Let me tell you, my grass is drier than Rachel's meatloaf, buddy. It is dry. You can't get much drier.
Maybe this little bit of rain here will help that out.
Her meatloaf? Ain't much helping that meatloaf, buddy. You put gravy on it and you hear it go.
2nd and 8.
Oh, there's a little outside.
He's
the keeper again. Boy, he is good about keeping that. I think he's going to be.
He's a strong player, man.
Yeah, he is.
He's a heck of a runner.
I mean, what did we say? He was 190? Yeah, 6'1", 190. But he's going to be short. It's going to be 2nd something, and the clock keeps ticking. They're going to have to throw the ball. They do have 2 timeouts left, but unless they start getting some chunk gains, they're going to have to throw the ball.
Boy, I'd be nervous if I was going to throw the ball. Here comes a lead play to the left side.
Yep. But again, Redbud's doing a much better job kind of getting these tackles, limiting these chunk gains. These are 3, 4, 5 yard gains instead of 15, 20, what we've seen. So
Wesclin picks up the first down. Stops the clock while the chains are moving.
What are they at, Chris?
It'll
25?
right now.
Is that right? 30? You're on the 30?
Under a minute to play.
There's a lead.
Round
Come
the
on,
left.
come on. Big tackle there.
Finds the
Big
cutback
tackle.
lane.
Way to hang on, Landon.
They slow him down.
Way to hang on, Landon. They got to call timeout here, right? Yep, they will.
And they will call another timeout. We'll go ahead and stick with you through this one with just 48 seconds left to play. Wesclin with their second charge timeout.
I saw something the other
They've
day.
got
Let me
one
ask you
left.
this. Would you rather have $2 for every French fry you eat or $1 for every push-up you do?
$2 for every French fry.
But think about it. If you're eating a bunch of French fries, you're going to get heavy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm married. And
It don't matter. You hear that, Erica? He gives up.
I eat a lot of French fries.
But think about it. Like, If
just
you
what
do,
are you gonna do? Just push-ups all day?
Yeah.
$1. Maybe if it was
$1
$2 per push-up and $1 per fry. I think that would.
Yeah, but
that
I think
would make
but I
more
think
sense.
they discount the healthier option because they're saying, hey, if you eat a
This
bunch
is
of
America,
French
bud. Everybody's choosing French fries.
if you eat a bunch of French fries, you're going
I
to
mean,
get heavy and you're going to have to do
one
push-ups
small
anyway.
order of French fries is like there's got to be 100 fries.
No, in a small fry, there's 20 fries in a small fry.
No way. There's got to be more than 20.
I
You
don't
think?
I don't
What
think
if it's
there's
a fry that's broken in half? Do you only get $1?
You start breaking them in half. You start shoving them around.
Yeah, that's it. Me
Just
too.
eating French fries all day.
Yeah, listen, I'll do French fries and push-ups at that point. But
No, you only get one or the other.
Hey, you might be doing the push-ups to keep the fry weight down. But
All right, put it in the chat. What would you rather do, French fries or push-ups? I'm choosing push-ups, and I'm going to get jacked,
you would choose
dude.
Push-ups. Of course, you would choose push-ups. No, I'm
I ever tell you, I was
but
in.
But then again, like, well, I mean, you're making money.
I
on
yeah,
French fries.
I was. Did I ever tell you I was in Muskets, and Birchler made me do push-ups for every incompletion I did. And
That's where you got all your muscle.
And
huh?
I was starting throwing incompletion. He goes, "You're gonna be the jackedest guy in Redbud."
2nd and 2.
Oh, he's QB
gonna
keeper.
keep it,
Got to
bounces
tackle.
across
Got to
the middle.
tackle.
They step up and stop him. Tackled by a host of
Too much though.
Musketeers.
Too much though. There. They calling another time? Oh no, chains are moving.
Chains are moving. Looks like we got an injured Wesclin player on the field.
That's
we got an
gotta-
official timeout.
but
Boy,
that's-
that's
I
a
was gonna
big
say,
injury. He's got to come out for one play. It's
well,
their starting quarterback, Madden.
Or
gets
they got to
shaken
call.
up.
They got to call timeout.
They
But
already
they're not-
called an official timeout.
No, but he has to come out, or they have to call an.
Or use their last
Yeah,
timeout.
exactly. So he has to go out, or they're going to have to call a time, which they can't afford with only one left.
40 seconds left.
Just
yeah.
do a direct snap to the running back. Let's be honest. Oh nope, they got their backup in.
Their backup.
Sophomore, 170. Geez,
Wibbles.
Must be nice. He's just going to hand this ball off. No, he throws it.
Absolutely.
You got to read that.
Hands it
Oh,
off to Wagner. Nice play there defensively by Danny Jackson.
they're going to call their last timeout. And they are. Yep, they are.
They're out of timeouts.
Yeah, no.
We've got 27 seconds left to play.
You
in
played,
the half. Big stop.
You played
here for
Muskets, right?
Yeah. For
You-
like 7 years.
7
or 8
years.
years or something like that.
So were you like what do they call that when you play like all that long, like a Iron
Man.
Iron Man.
I
They
think
didn't have
I
that
think
back
that's
when you
8
used
years.
it.
Yeah, they had it.
They did
but
it?
they only had 3 teams back when I played.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
really
Now
start
it's-
until you were like 8 or 9 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that used to be a huge deal, but now I feel like
There's
a bunch,
several kids.
Yeah, a
every
bunch of
year
kids
that
get it every year, right?
Well, not a bunch. It's still you got to play football for a long time to
Sure,
get it.
sure, yeah.
You know, not everybody sticks through it all that. You know, through
No,
all the
no,
years.
that's-
But
no, you're right.
Yeah, there's a couple of years that end up getting it. And it goes to show too. You know, a lot of these players we got playing first now played Musket football.
Yeah,
It's a
Rubish's
good
dad
program, and
coaches,
they're-
right? Or
and those teams are they're popping up everywhere. Waterloo's got them now.
yeah, back in the day, that was another thing. There was
Yeah,
barely any teams.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of teams.
We
You
used
had
to
go
get them
play
from
all the Belleville
we used
teams.
to get them from Chester and Sparta. Remember?
Yeah, Chester, Sparta, Pinckneyville.
Yeah, we would get them
now
all.
they've
They
got
would get
their
them
own
all
teams.
over. That's how you made good friends from these guys you
Yeah.
played, because you used to play with them in Muskets.
2nd and 10.
Just a
Madden's back
QB
in the
kicker
game.
out there. He's got to get
Keeps
out there.
it,
He's got to get out
find
there.
some room.
All right, that's stopped and it's
Don't
short.
let him run him out of bounds.
Oh, he didn't tackle him, and he is out. Dang, man, he had him inbounds, short of the sticks. Couple missed
Heads
tackles.
up
And
play there by Madden. Knew what he had to do.
yep, he knew exactly how to get to the sidelines, and he did it.
What do you think about that rule that you watch, like when you watch the NFL, you know, if they get tackled going backwards or get out of bounds going backwards, they stop it. The play keeps, the clock keeps running because they stepped out of bounds.
Yep.
Past the line of game.
I'll tell you what I hate. I guess at the high school, I don't mind it, but at college, when they get a first down, they stop the clock. I hate that.
Yeah, I do too. Keep it running.
Keep it
Those
running.
guys can move fast enough.
Exactly.
All you got to do is move the stick.
There's
really.
a QB keeper again. Got to get a stop. He is short. Oh, he's
no,
in.
and they're going to say touchdown Wesclin.
That is a shame. That is a tough one right there before the half when Redbud's going to get the ball back.
Man, and that all stems off that getting out of bounds, that
Yep.
middle run there by the QB, by Madden, and he gets out of bounds, and that's huge.
Great job by the coaching staff. They obviously know to make the,
Yeah, what a heads-up play there, too, not to
dread
take your
the-
timeout with your starting quarterback being hurt.
True. Man, that's tough. 13 seconds away from pretty much being 14 seconds away from pretty much coming out of here with one score. I think we would both agree Wesclin has played better than Redbud this half, and it was going to be a one-score. Yeah. They've got to have 200 yards of offense to Redbud's maybe 100. I mean, we've got one score, but it's defense related.
Wesclin's going for 2. They changed their formation.
God, I think it's
Wagner in the backfield with Madden. Hands the ball up
Stop,
the middle.
Stop. Gang tackling. Get there.
Nice job. Nice job defensively there, but Danny Jackson wraps him up and pulls him backwards. Musketeers D-line comes in, helps him clean it up. The extra point attempt's going to be no good. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll bring the last 14 seconds in this kickoff back to you shortly.
Come out to Rathskeller and enjoy a cold refreshment and some food while you watch the rest of the game. Keep an eye on our Facebook page to keep track of when we have bands, trivia, poker, and more. See you at Rathskeller.
Country Financial takes the time to get to know their clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, Tyler and Steve would love to have a chance to earn your business.
Boy, that's a blow to the gut there as Wesclin punches one in just before half. On the bright side here, Redbud should be able to return it and have enough for 1 or 2 more plays if they can play this kick return smartly and get the ball back to start the second half.
Well, we talked about it. Redbud takes the lead. Landon Rubish has a great return. It puts us up. We get the 2-point on a sweet play.
Yeah.
Danny Jackson gets a 2-point. We're up 14-13. Next play.
Takes
to the house, and then we go 3 and out. They take the length of the field. They get a touchdown. That's tough, man.
Field cleanly by Groman. Runs it all the way up to the 35. We'll stop the clock here with 9 seconds left to play.
Yeah, not to do a Hail Mary.
I mean, play it right here. You can get 2 plays out of it. We got the quickest finger on the trigger up here.
Old liberal Steve. Remember when we were calling a basketball game? Or no, it was here last year. Remember there was like 0.1 on the clock or something.
Yeah, 0.01.
Not our favorite.
Yeah.
We were yelling at him.
Got to blame it on somebody.
Yeah, right. Not our fault.
9 seconds left here. Redbud goes trips right. Walter in the backfield with Rubish. He's been staying home helping block.
Got some time.
He's going to end up running it.
Yeah, that's going to be it.
Redbud's going to take a timeout. They do. Redbud will take a timeout with 3 seconds left to play. They'll get one more here before the half.
Guess
and why not?
Might as well. Just try to chuck it out.
You get the ball back in the second half. Nothing crazy here. Just read that safety. Don't let him come across the field in full speed and get a pick on you. Coach Uffelman, Coach Chris Kraft down there going to talk to their offense and get them straightened out. What's the play here, right? All the time in the world, really, last play.
Well, I mean, the issue is the Hail Mary. You can't really throw it 60 yards. So you're almost better off doing like a midfield completion and try to do a hook and ladder or something.
I would stay out of all the laterals and stuff at this point because nothing's stupid to have them get a defensive score, put it in a playmaker's hand down the field, and
hope for the best.
Hope for the best, yep. Boy, this would be huge if Rev could punch it in.
Speaking of Redbud teams, I know we called out the golf team, but that Redbud volleyball team, 1 loss on the year, just 1 loss. I mean, they're killing it.
Good.
Killing. I don't think they've lost in the conference yet. Their regional's got to be coming up soon. Good luck to them.
Last play of the half. Just 3 seconds left to play. Rubish back there all by himself. Wesclin obviously in the prevent defense. They're down and distant. They get rid of it. Pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it for the half. First half action comes to an end right here. This is Oak 9 Productions. Redbud losing this one right now, 27-14. We'll get some halftime adjustments underway and bring you the second half back here shortly.
Redbud Industries is a third-generation company located in Red Bud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Red Bud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Red Bud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Red Bud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Red Bud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Redbud Industries, please visit our website. There you can find information on our scholarships, part-time work, co-ops, and applications for full-time employment.
When you choose us for emergency care, you can feel confident knowing there are specialists who are members of the medical staff. So not only do we work diligently to see you quickly, we can treat you with expertise. The ER at Redbud Regional Hospital.
Complete Concrete and Designs would like to wish the Red Bud Musketeers good luck this season. For all of your concrete and epoxy needs, or to learn more about what services they offer, call Brandon at 618-781-4308.
Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
Come out to Rathskeller and enjoy a cold refreshment and some food while you watch the rest of the game. Keep an eye on our Facebook page to keep track of when we have bands, trivia, poker, and more. See you at Rathskeller.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man.
With over 30 years in business, Iron Horse specializes in railroad construction and maintenance. Join their growing team and find a lifelong career with Iron Horse. Country Financial takes the time to get to know their clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, Tyler and Steve would love to have a chance to earn your business.
Join Redbud Industries' growing team. Together, we can support the future of our industry and our Redbud High School athletes. Go Musketeers!
I'm Dr. Julie Kelly, and I am an emergency room physician here at Redbud Regional Hospital. I've been here 23 years, and I also serve as the medical director for the emergency room and as the chief of staff for the hospital. When I was little, I used to watch Squad 51, and I loved watching the emergency room scenes and always thought that I wanted to be a doctor one time. Once I went to medical school, decided I would try family practice. I still found myself being drawn back to the excitement of the emergency room, and I love it here at Redbud because I get to practice family practice and have relationships with patients in a small town, and I just really appreciate that small town feel rather than the bustling of a large ER where it's all about getting people in and out. We don't have that here at Redbud. It's about the patient. Well, we see everything that the big ERs do, just in a little smaller volume. Everything from colds, flu symptoms, we see heart attacks, stroke, car accidents, sore backs, kidney stones. I mean, you name it, we've seen it. We're held to a standard by this accrediting body that basically helps us to keep track of our wait times, how quickly we see people, how quickly they get EKGs when they walk into the hospital, and we monitor those quality indicators to make sure that we're doing things in the order and as quickly as we possibly can according to the gold standards that are out there to make sure that patients are being taken care of. I'm happy to say that the majority of our patients come into the emergency room and usually go straight to a room. Our goal is to have everybody in here within 30 minutes to be seen by a physician. I think our average right now is probably closer to 10 to 15 minutes that a physician actually walks in the room to see them. I have people all the time say, I guess I really didn't need to be seen, I just wasn't sure. And my answer back to them all the time is, I'd rather you come and be sure than sit at home and end up it being the stroke or the heart attack or something like that. If you think you need to be seen, come in and let us be the judge of that.
From its 2 plants in Red Bud, Illinois, the Material Works processes as many as 75 truckloads of steel each day. The steel processed on TMW's high-tech equipment goes to manufacturers like John Deere, Tesla, and Whirlpool. And TMW invents its own steel processing machines that it sells and installs around the world. With sales of these machines growing, and with a 3rd Redbud plant in the works, TMW will be adding more ambitious, hardworking employees to its team.
I'm a lead operator on a process line at the Material Works. Working at TMW is a lot of responsibility because these machines are multi-million-dollar machines, but we have a good team and it's very important to put out a quality product. That's what we work for.
My favorite thing about TMW is the people that are there. I love working with them. It's fun. The bonus benefits are great at TMW. There's a quarterly bonus and a quality bonus. Management cares a lot about their people. They take their time to make sure everyone is happy with their position they're working in.
Before I applied to TMW, I had no idea what they did. I just knew that it was something in the steel industry, but I had no idea whatsoever what it was. So when I applied and within a week started working there, I had to learn a lot about steel, how it's cut, how the orders are processed, etc. But it's pretty fascinating what we do.
Management up top really does care. I mean, compared to most places that I've been at, TMW seems to really care about their workers, not just at work, but also outside work.
My name is Kenny Booker. I work at the Material Works, and this is my son, Cole. I've been the receiving department team leader at the Material Works for the last 20 years. As a team leader, what I look for in employees is work ethic, dependable, and a team player. I was proud to have my son come to work at the Material Works. That's how much I think about this company.
If you want to work for a winner, check out the opportunities at thematerialworks.com/careers.
There you go.
Well, Timmy, we got a game here now. I mean, Wesclin taking the lead there right before half. Well, they had the lead, but expanding their lead there right before the half with just 14 seconds left. Punch one in. Redbud's got to figure out a way here at halftime to stop that middle run. I mean, they're running the ball right up the gut right now at this point, running that zone read option, whatever you want to call it. Playing off Danny. Danny, you know, one of our best
they're
defensive
kind of
linemen.
going inside or
up
outside
there.
of Danny.
They're making a play. They're making a read off of him and working the field. You know, we saw there a little bit our linebacker stepping up there, making a few stops, but it stops after 4 or 5 yards a gain. And boy, the rest of this second half, I got to figure Weslin's going to ground and pound. You know, they got to be averaging 5 yards a carry right now.
Yeah, much like my homecoming date, I've seen prettier. You know, it's not ideal out there. We're trying to do what we can, but you're right. They kind of almost read off Danny. If Danny kind of pursues too much outside, it's a cut up.
Yep.
If he goes too inside, it's an outside.
And we tried the outside blitz with our dog linebackers coming up the outside.
They got to do a better job.
They run the ball right at the gut.
Yeah, exactly. And then they're kind of picking and choosing, which is kind of crazy why they've thrown the ball.
Yeah, I can't believe it either because, you know, 2 interceptions so far on the night, and you know, other than that, no completions, and that's not great stats with airing it out. So like I said, we got to figure on them keeping it on the ground. What do you think though offensively? I mean, how do we move the sticks?
Oh,
what do we have? 2 or 3 first downs total in the
how
first
many
half?
games have we called now? This is our 3rd or 4th game, and the run. We just don't have anything to lean back on, and then you try to throw the ball, and then they're in your face before you can even get a 3-step drop, and it's.
And the bad thing is we can't even run play action. We're leaving Max Walter in the backfield because he's got to step up and block.
Yep.
You know, and the run
so
game
you can't run those flat that we've seen. How many years have we seen Schwarzkopf take a flat, catch it, and get a 15-yard gain?
Yep.
But you're right. You got to bring him up to block. So now you lose a receiver there. You lose an option there. That's so true.
Yeah, Max Walter's an athlete. He's a physical guy.
Oh,
He's built, and you know he can stay at home and help. But boy, I'd like to see him get out in a little bit of space.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like you said, like you just brought up, it was a perfect example. Watching Lucas Schwarzkopf and them play. You know, get the ball to the big guys outside and let them truck some people over.
He might be the toughest guy to tackle I've seen, and that's what's so frustrating. I will say they have had the success with those intermediate routes that we saw.
Yeah.
We definitely saw
short, little chunky, 5-6 yards at a time. Get some positive yardage, move the sticks, but again,
hopeful.
Penalties a couple times.
Yep.
Come back. They're hurt.
Well, yeah, you can't take a 3 or 5 yard out or curl when you're 1st and 20.
Yeah.
You know, it's what are you going to do?
Yeah, and Rubish doesn't have a lot of time. If he's got 3 seconds, I'll tell you, if that, you know, just get his feet set and throw, he's scrambling out of the pocket and trying to make something happen. As you saw just the last play there before the game, there's 3 seconds on the clock, and the whistle hadn't barely blown when he had to throw it. You know, incomplete.
Yeah.
And I don't think defensively for Wesclin that, I mean, we can pass the ball on them. I mean, I really think we can. As the touchdown to Jack Ford there, you know, proved, you know, we can get the ball down the field and move it, but we got to give Rubish a little bit of time to throw the ball.
Yeah. No, the good news is that we get the ball, start, could definitely make this a 1-score game. Yeah. And then, you know, anything can happen. The defense can get an interception. The defense can get a turnover, and we can make it happen. But we got a little bit here before the start of the second half, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here to bring you the second half.
Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man.
Come out to Rathskeller and enjoy a cold refreshment and some food while you watch the rest of the game. Keep an eye on our Facebook page to keep track of when we have bands, trivia, poker, and more. See you at Rathskeller.
Country Financial takes the time to get to know their clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, Tyler and Steve would love to have a chance to earn your business. With over 30 years in business, Iron Horse specializes in railroad construction and maintenance. Join their growing team and find a lifelong career with Iron Horse.
Join Redbud Industries' growing team. Together, we can support the future of our industry and our Redbud High School athletes. Go Musketeers!
When you choose us for emergency care, you can feel confident knowing there are specialists who are members of the medical staff. So not only do we work diligently to see you quickly, we can treat you with expertise. The ER at Redbud Regional Hospital.
Complete Concrete and Designs would like to wish the Redbud Musketeers good luck this season. For all of your concrete and epoxy needs, or to learn more about what services they offer, call Brandon at 618-781-4308.
We got both teams back out on the field, getting stretched out here. Just a little over 2 minutes before second half kickoff. Redbud will be getting the ball. We said down 27-14, but that's no hill too steep for a high stepper, isn't that what they say? So we can climb back into this one. Defensively, we're going to have to pick it up. Cause some turnovers. Whether that's a turnover on downs or whether we can start punching the ball out and making a fumble. I mean, I can't see Carlisle. I got the Warrior thing in my head. I can't see Wesclin, throwing the ball too much more anymore, which takes kind of our interception game out of play. But boy, maybe use a couple of them defenders, seal an edge, and keep our linebackers doing the job and stop in the middle.
What do you think there's more of, Warriors or Bulldogs? Just in general, high school football all across the United States. Man. I feel like Bulldogs is definitely a big one, but
it's got to be Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's got to be
Bulldogs because Warriors covers a lot of there's a lot of Warrior names. Whether it's the Illini or the not saying that's the count, but they all pick a Warrior side.
Yeah,
Indians. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like
if you could rename the Redbud mascot, we weren't the Musketeers.
Gosh. I'm not even going to get involved in that.
I think we've talked about that, like the steel. Oh, did you see the new Redbud Musketeer?
I did. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Chainsaw carving. That was cool.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Sweet. Putting out the school spirit on the front.
Yeah, I wonder if they needed to cut that tree down anyway, or if they did it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
did they?
It's dead.
Oh, was it? It provided some nice shade on Fireman's Picnic. They're not going to be super.
Not anymore. You ain't getting shade out of that Musketeer, bud. It's going to be.
Yeah, you're not going to
be one lawn chair.
Speaking of the Redbud Fire Department, they had a really cool open house the other day where they were just having kids come in, and Cooper got to take a fire truck ride. It was really cool. They let you use the hose. So shout out to the fireman. Glasscock's fireman. He always listens in.
A lot of firemen that are listening across the board from their watching facilities, wherever they may be.
Yeah, wherever they might be.
While we got a break here before kickoff, let's talk about next year's football squad and their schedule. We're gonna see a change up in the schedule next year.
Okay.
As week 1. So hear me out here. We've got a pretty decent schedule next year and a lot of winnable games. Week 1, Pinckneyville.
Winnable.
Week 2, Alton Marquette.
Winnable.
Week 3, Harrisburg. Quite a drive.
I don't know much about Harrisburg. Where is that?
Down south, down Marion
like toward
area.
Marion? Okay.
Yeah, down
that's
in there.
Definitely a big one.
Week 4, Carlisle, Sparta.
Okay.
Then the Dupo. Keeping Wesclin, Chester, and Saxon Lutheran. So no more Columbia next year.
See ya.
Which is a good.
Yeah. Forget that
for
town.
me is good. Yeah, play these schools a little bit more our size, and that's going to be huge.
That's a great. I wonder if we signed, because I think what Dane was saying, like that final game that we're playing against this Lutheran team, we signed a 2-year contract. I wonder if they had to pick up 2-year contracts with like Alton Marquette, Harrisburg type of thing, or if those are longer term.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how all that side of it works. That's a good AD question. We should
AD
have
question.
him in sometime at
as a guest speaker,
as a halftime interview. Yeah.
All right, Redbud,
all
get a good return
here.
Come on, baby.
Underway.
Let's go.
Kick, squib, right up the middle, takes a bounce, rolls off a Redbud player, rolls out of bounds. No penalty marker will fly. Redbud take the ball 1st and 10 from their own 31.
Let me tell you, and I think you would agree with this, the games are so much more enjoyable, fun, just engagement when we're in it. Like when we were up there, remember that Remember that Altoff game? We had to go to Altoff. We were down.
Yeah.
We were just struggling the whole game, and we had back-to-back pick sixes or something, wasn't it?
Huge.
That was man, that was awesome.
What was the final of that game? Do you remember? Like 13-12 or something like that?
No, we took the lead, and then they ended up scoring a touchdown, I think, late.
Yeah,
They
lost
ended up
by 1 score.
Something like that. That was a good Alton team, too. Or Altoff team.
Good to see Rubish here for the first time in the half. He's dropping back to throw. We called that, give him some time to throw, and he can make him. Just throws that one short. Bring up a 2nd and 10. Now for the Musketeers, is that pass intended to number 5, Jack Ford, falls incomplete.
That's a long side of the field. He's got to step into that throw a little bit more. Kind of back-footed it, lollygagged it.
Yeah, had him open, too.
Yeah. He knows it, though. He kind of came to the sidelines, kicking himself.
Boy, I'd like to punch it in here quick. One big play away from that happening. Rubish going under center. Classic I formation. Sends the man in motion. Toss. Outside. 2 lead blockers. He bubbles it out. Breaks the tackle.
Just nothing
Gets
there,
caught up
Chris.
there. He's going to fall short. He tackled for a loss.
I don't care if you're Marshall Falk. You're not.
Yeah, you almost got to look for the cutback there with the whole defense
Yeah,
flowing out.
they
your
were just
lead blockers in
running
front
out
of you.
there, yeah. All right, putting yourself a little behind, down in distance again here.
Yeah, Derek Uffelman pulling everything out of his toolbox.
Try to get something to work, yeah.
Something to work here. 3rd and long for the Musketeers. They're calling it 3rd and 12 on the scoreboard. Twins right, twins left. Rubish looking to throw.
He's got time.
Looking left. Taking a read.
Going deep.
He's
got him. He's got him.
And it's going to be
Great
completed.
Catch.
For a Musketeer, first down.
What
Huge
a catch.
play. Great catch by number 8, Luke Quinton. Looks it all the way in his hands, and what a dime thrown by Rubish.
We know him as a basketball player. He can shoot the 3, but he can also highball a catch there, and came down with it. That was a
that's a hard catch to make. Tim,
no,
as you
that
know
ain't
that.
easy.
Full speed run, jumping. And what a throw by Rubish. 1st and 10 Musketeers. Ball now on the Warrior 36.
His dad's got a sweet garage set up. I'm just waiting for him to invite.
Quentin, look, I bet we're going to throw again. They're going to send a man.
Love
line.
it. He's going back to him.
Oh, he's
he
got a
doesn't
little
have much
draw
going
play. He kind of saw it collapse, and I don't know if it was going to be a QB draw or if he just stepped up into it.
No, I think one of his linemen went down there, Barbeau. Looks like he's still kind of nursing an ankle injury or something, and he.
Didn't huddle up, catch a breath here.
Yeah, good job there by Rubish. Kind of made chicken salad out of chicken poop. Didn't have much there. Limit the loss there.
Loss of 1 on the play. Huddle breaks. Redbud runs back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. 10 minutes to play in the 3rd. Rubish and shotgun.
What do we got? We got a timeout.
We're going to have a timeout called for Wesclin. That'll be their first charged timeout of the half. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man.
Wesclin takes their first time out early in the second half. They didn't quite like the formation they had out there. They got the right personnel on the field now. Of course, that gives Coach Uffelman and Coach Chris Kraft down there an opportunity to talk to that Musketeer offense, get a design play in, and get a first down. 2nd and 11. Ball in the Warrior 37.
All right, come on, line. Let's get some time.
Wesclin showing blitz. They're sending everybody. They do. 5-man rush. Rubish scrambling.
He went down.
Gets rid of it.
Yeah, his knee was down.
Pass is going to be incomplete. Well, the official back here in the line judge looks like.
Are they calling him down because his knee was down?
Wesclin coaching staff is letting the officials hear about it.
Oh, Redbud got away with one there.
Yeah, it was hard to see.
From the naked eye, I could definitely.
The line judge on the far side of the field called it an incomplete pass. He had a good eye on the whole thing. That's easy for me to say because the call went to Redbud's favor. That would have been a 10-yard loss.
Yeah, that would have been a big loss.
3rd and 11 now for the Musketeers.
Come on, Redbud.
Wesclin show them blitz again.
Get
rid of the ball quick.
I like this. Come on.
They back out of it.
Oh,
Middle
there's that
screen.
screen. There's that screen.
He's
There's
got
that screen.
room.
Go, baby.
Picks up a
Get
block.
the first down.
Chases
Come
it
on.
to the outside. Nice hard run there by number 5, Jack Ford. It's going to be enough for a Musketeer. First down.
God, he's an athlete, ain't he? We got to get the ball in his hands more.
Get it there quick. Get it there quick. Get him some green grass in front of him.
I mean, just you could tell the way he runs. He's an athlete. Great call there by Coach Uffelman. There's that 3rd and long we were talking about when you run the screen
great
play.
conversion right there, too. And Wesclin picked that screen up fairly
They did.
quick.
One of the linemen turned around.
Yep, they picked it up
immediately
quick,
saw
but not
it.
quick enough. Ford had one man to beat around the edge and was able to pick up the first down.
That's so hard. Like, as a lineman, you just see, you see a quarterback and you're like, what? Come on, get some positive chunks. Short pass.
Looking to
throw.
a
little double.
There's one out.
Miscommunication there.
Yeah.
Didn't have a chance.
Nope, he tried to turn to make a play, well defended. And Rubish threw it to the back corner. No one there. Pass falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for the Musketeers. The ball in the Warrior 19.
Almost looked like he pump faked, like it was a slant and go, but number 26, Maul, didn't have the same communication as his quarterback. One miscommunication. All right. Got to get some yards here.
Sticking to that throwing game. Got to see more of it coming.
Oh, man, I feel like they're jumping off sides. I feel like they're jumping off sides. Am I crazy?
Redbud?
No. I feel like Weslin's jumping the ball.
Oh, they're jumping off sides.
Yeah, we got to go on 2 or they're jumping the snap. Yeah, they're jumping the snap hard.
Boy, right now is a perfect time to change that snap.
That is true.
The 3rd and long
we
situation.
could use 5 yards.
Wesclin making a defensive change. Taking a lineman out, bringing a DB in. Walter in the backfield with Rubish. Stays home to help block. Pocket collapses on Rubish.
He's got nothing.
He's going to be sacked for a loss. Tackle on the play by number 56 of the Warriors, Lucas Flanagan. That's a sick last name.
Flanagan?
Flanagan,
yeah. Better than Conway. All right, Redbud. What do you?
4th and forever.
I don't even. What do you got here if you're Coach Uffelman? I mean, you just. And if you're Wesleyan, you just got to play down and distance. Keep everything in front of the sticks, but.
Wesclin throwing a 3-man rush up front.
Triple left, I love it. Just have a rollout. Maybe give it some time.
Rubish all kinds of time to throw. He's going to step up.
Yeah,
in the pocket.
He can't take that though.
Yeah.
He can't take that though. That was good. That was good blocking by 73.
Set your feet and open. I mean, number 24 back there, Ethan Powell, had a little bit of clearance, but boy, you just like to see Rubish almost air one up right there.
I would agree. It's 4th down. Yeah, exactly.
4th down. It's not going to be.
You can't take a sack there. Throw it up in the air.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, they do pick it off. It's a punt almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't. Don't take a sack there.
Warriors offense takes the field.
Sometimes I feel
10.
like sometimes he steps into pressure a little bit too much. Sometimes
a little too early. Sometimes. Yeah. 1st and 10. Ball in the Warrior 26. We called this. They're going to stick to a lot of that middle run. Danny Jackson steps up, makes tackle. You make them tackles in the backfield. Danny Jackson, just a sophomore. We're going to get the pleasure of watching him play here for the next few years.
Great wrestler. State champion.
State champion.
National
World
champion or something. Yeah, it's crazy.
America champion. He's going to keep
boy,
it
he is so good at faking. Oh, there's
nice
a good hit. A couple hits, though. Man, he is really good at
He's
keeping.
quick to get to the secondary, too. So fast.
And you know what he does well? Not only does he pull it quick, but as soon as he pulls it, boom, he's gone.
He's gone. Ford and Wagner both in on the tackle there.
You know what I'd like to do, though? When quarterbacks are like that and they tend to pull late, or you know what I mean, hit that quarterback one time when he pulls it.
Yeah.
And he's going to
Just
be a
smash
little,
him.
yeah, he's going to be a little less hesitant about, you know what I mean?
Let the running back get the 5-yard
Yep.
gain. And
Yeah, let the running back
smash
go
him.
and
Yep.
smash that quarterback. That's exactly right.
1st and 10. Ball still on the Warriors side of the field.
There's
Spotted
another
at the
handoff.
44. Wagner keeps it.
All right, that's good. That's better.
Rubish steps up to make the tackle after a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 now for the Warriors.
Back when we played, there was always it was the triple option type thing, you know, where like the quarterback would keep it, and they would always say, somebody has a quarterback, somebody has a running back. It doesn't matter either one. You hit both.
Yeah. And still the case, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. Come on, line. Get off the ball. Get off the blocks. Let's go. Right up the gut.
Yeah,
right up the gut.
hands the ball off. Right
there
up
it
the
is.
middle. Met immediately by the front line of the Musketeers, Danny Jackson and Rubish.
Great job. There's your safety walking up.
Big gain of about 1 yard on the play. Bring up 3rd and 5 now for the Warriors.
All right. Somebody's going to step up and make a play.
Big stop here if you're Redbud. Little to no gain on the play would force Wesclin to punt. Redbud showing blitz from both edges.
Oh, snaps high.
High snap. Quarterback keeps
Got
it.
him.
In the backfield.
Got him.
He's going to be tackled at the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th down now for the Warriors.
That's what
I don't like the spot. They're going to give him at least a yard. But
I would agree. Well, that's what's so beneficial when you have a big quarterback is they fall forward and just, you know, guy's 190, 200 pounds. He's as big as our lineman trying to tackle him.
He's a hard nut to crack.
Yeah.
They gave him 1 yard on the play. 4th and 4 now. Their offense stays on the field. Wesclin hasn't had to punt all night.
You can't throw this ball, right? They're not throwing.
No way. They're trying to get the hard count right there. Hand
Get
the
him.
ball off to
Get him.
Wagner around the
Get him.
left.
Get him.
Breaks the tackle.
Misses a tackle.
Gets down the sideline.
Oh, bad angle there.
He's quick. He's going to run it in for a Warrior touchdown.
Just like Senior Tracer used to tell me, I'm disappointed.
Trying to prevent a 4-yard gain and give up 50.
You got to take a better angle out there and at least stop him.
It's been the game.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a flag. Look at us. Look at us.
Talking all Debbie Downer.
Was it? Boy, oh boy, we missed
The
that.
penalty marker came down there late after that missed tackle.
We were holding our head down, and we should have been.
Sweet. Here we go.
All right. We're back.
Here we go. Now, hey, what a talk about a change of tempo here. It is a
You could hear the
penalty.
crowds. You could hear the air deflate in the.
I don't think anybody saw the flag. It was
No.
right here on the Redbud sideline, kind of hidden to us behind the players. But it's gonna that penalty brings it all the way back. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the original line of scrimmage. Bring up a 4th and 14 now for the Warriors. Humongous stop now as their punt team now is on the field.
Come on, what a swing of events there. Oh, they're faking it.
He's
They're
gonna
faking
keep
it.
Looking to throw. He's got
No
a
way,
man
no
open.
way.
It's going to be caught.
He got it. He
stretches.
got it.
Man,
Wow, and
what
there's the air out of the.
what
There's
a
the air.
Gutsy call there for Wesclin. Picks up 15. It's going to be enough for Wesclin 1st down on the fake punt.
And you know what the worst part is? I think that was pretty good coverage from the Musketeers. That really wasn't. They kind of read it. He just made a good play, and Coach Schwarzkopf's arguing about something down there, but I didn't see anything to.
Well, he threw the ball. I wonder if he's yelling about having a lineman downfield.
Yeah, that could be. If they're blocking downfield, you're right. It's tough to keep everything check here. We're not refs. Here we go back to the middle run, and there's a big chunk again.
That was a stick there.
Yeah, I'd love to put some helmet on the ball, though.
Rubish comes in and just absolutely
He's doing a great
cleans
job
up,
coming up from the safety side.
Jack Ford in there, wraps him up initially.
Dang. Had him right where you wanted him there. You know, you had a punt, get the ball back. That's deflating. That's all right. You can get a stop here. 6'2" comes off the field. Carter Lang. I think it's worth noting, too, Redbud is a very young team.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of seniors.
2nd and 4.
There's that outside.
Oh, fumble on the play. Madden's going to end up recovering the handoff. Wagner kind of wanted it there, and
he yanked it
Madden
late.
Yanked it a little late and caused the fumble.
But that's what we're talking about too. It's like if he's late on that pull, like he's waiting to the last second, you've got to smack that quarterback, that running back.
Third and 5 now for the Warriors.
Got to think you're getting some kind of inside handoff, or
right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we got a little change up here at QB now.
Oh, you're right.
It's Madden off the field. This is kind of a wildcat situation.
So that's even more like
He's
White.
gonna
Oh,
keep
but he
it.
keeps hitting. He gets a first down. He was quick. Oh, you know
Christian
what?
Lopez,
That was kind
yeah.
of a wildcat formation there as you keep
direct
your
snap.
Yeah.
To one of the wide receivers, probably one of the quicker guys on the field.
Yeah, he was definitely quick. What? Definitely quick.
He stays in the game too.
Yeah, do we see 15 on the sidelines?
Lopez now in QB for Madden. Middle run.
All
Open
right.
hole. Rubish steps up, makes a tackle.
Again, Rubish just can't state it enough. Really coming up and making some hits there. It's so important there to help you out your linebackers.
Gain of about 3 on the play.
15 on the sideline doing some stretches with the trainer. Could be a shoulder injury. Could have a stinger. Nice to have a backup quarterback as a senior there,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He's just giving a handoff again right up the middle, and he's not getting touched until just a lot of arm tackles there. So he's going to get a first down, right?
Wagner and Ford in on the tackle, but it is going to be enough for a Warrior first down. Moves the chains as they're just marching the ball right down the field. Yeah, Madden still on the sideline stretching out. Lopez in for Wesclin, doing a fine job though thus far. Back to the middle. Landon Kearns on the carry.
First time I think we might
As,
have called
the
him.
Musketeers are going to have a shaken up player now as we're going to get an official timeout.
Ooh.
Looks like Ethan Powell a little shooken up on the plays. He lowered his shoulder and put a stick on the ball carrier. Boy, he's hurting right now. Boys meet at the numbers. And just 1:22 left to play here in the third quarter. Redbud not be able to do much here defensively in the second half thus far.
No, had him in 4th and long there and gave up the fake punt. That didn't help. But also had a great catch there by Luke Quinton where we were kind of moving the ball down, and then that kind of spun out as well. As it looks like Mr. Powell is walking off the field, which is always encouraging.
Jogging off the field. Love to see it.
How's your brother?
Right,
He's
take
looking
a play.
a little skinnier. You lost some LBs?
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. Probably the best shape he's ever been in.
I don't know about that.
What are you trying to say?
He's getting
You
bigger.
You can't be fit when you're 34 or 30, however old he is?
Well, not in my case.
35?
My back hurts.
2nd and 7.
Come on. There it is.
Back to Wagner.
Come on.
Breaks a couple tackles. Boy, you got to have
just
that.
too much arm
Runs
tackling.
through 2 defenders there. 2 Musketeer defenders. Punches it on in there. So Wesclin's going to be able to extend their lead. 1 point, Redbud was winning 14-13 early in the second quarter.
Yeah, you're right. I scored 3 unanswered. You're not wrong there. Tackling been a big issue right now.
Bridges in to kick the extra point. Made one, missed one. And there's the snap. The hold, the kick is up. Ooh, that looks dang good. I thought it was wide left, but it's going to be good. Just like that, Wesclin extends their lead 34-14. 1:06 left to play in the second quarter.
Come out to Rathskeller and enjoy a cold refreshment and some food while you watch the rest of the game. Keep an eye on our Facebook page to keep track of when we have bands, trivia, poker, and more. See you at Rathskeller.
Country Financial takes the time to get to know their clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, Tyler and Steve would love to have a chance to earn your business.
You'll have to excuse me. It's obviously not the second quarter. It's 1:06 left to play in the third quarter.
Don't call it a comeback. Hey, remember the Carlisle game? You guys scored 3. You guys were calling it. We got 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
That's all we need right here. Wesclin hasn't kicked it deep all night. Wouldn't think they'd start now. Let's just catch this ball on the run and make a special teams play. That's going to be a dead ball foul and probably offside against Wesclin, I would imagine.
Yeah, it is.
This could be the break Redbud needs.
Did you ever return kicks back in the day or no?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Had the privilege to run a couple back in my day.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
I got 2. I got
kicks for like 3 years.
I got 2 in one game when I was in Muskets at the Little Knights in Belleville. Then they stopped kicking it to me. That was back when I was decent at football. I peaked. I think I peaked in like 6th grade.
Back when there was a striper.
Yeah, exactly. You were just the best player was the quickest player.
5-yard penalty for the Warriors. Kicks it away. Fielded cleanly by the Musketeers.
All right. Give him a lane. Block. No. Go out.
Over. Hey, nice hard run.
Yeah.
Pick up 6 or 7 there.
Wagner, we've called his name a couple times. He's a tall guy. 6'2", just a junior. All right, if you're Coach Elfman here, obviously you're trying to get back into this game quickly, but knowing your best plays have been kind of short intermediate passes minus the one long completion that you had to Mr. Quinton.
Rubish in the shotgun, running the spread, looking to hand the ball off. There's that little bit of
There we
play-action pass
go.
across the middle. Breaks
There's
a couple tackles.
Luke. There's Luke.
Luke Quinton making it happen. It's going to be enough for a Musketeer first down. We'll call that a 15-yard reception. Ball comes to rest right at midfield. So just on the Redbud side. Boy, pick up these first downs hot and heavy. Let's get them going quick. Get on the board. Just beat down 2 scores. Back in it. When you call the big play, Tim?
I mean,
that is the big play of the night so far outside of Rubish's pick 6.
Yeah, there was Quinton's catch the sidelines.
Yeah, down the sideline right before half. Yeah.
All right, they're going to keep it.
Yeah,
all right.
The Redbud giving Wesclin a little taste of their own medicine as they're going to stick to that zone read option. Nice gain on the play.
Think Redbud's going to get one more in here before the end of the quarter, or you think they're just going to take it to the...
I'd say you get one while you can get it.
I would kind of agree. You got a 2nd and short.
2nd and 3.
Possibilities are endless here. You could run it. You could throw it. Quarterback keeper's not off the table here. Oh,
quick
short,
throw, cross the middle.
Pass. There it is
nice,
again.
Short, choppy pass. Going to be about another 13, 14-yard gain.
Come on
Way
now.
to look it in there. Austin Easton looks one in. It's going to be enough for a Musketeer first down as time expires in the third quarter. Redbud still trailing 34-14, but I can smell something cooking, Timmy. We'll be back.
Come on, kids. We're headed on in. It's just fine.
This water is gross. So much stuff floating in here.
Who knows what's in here?
Oh, something just touched me. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm done with this too. We really need a new pool, Dad.
They are right. We do need a pool. But how am I going to afford that? Oh, something did touch me.
Have no fear, Joy is here. Buena Vista has a home equity line of credit product with super low fees, super low interest, and super quick turnaround time.
You've made all my dreams come true.
Dad, you're the best.
Oh my gosh, we finally got a pool!
Everybody needs a little joy in their life.
I want to take this brief second to give a shout out to the old family back at home watching live.
Okay.
Harper and Hudson, it's almost bedtime. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Listen to your mom. Always be good. Do good in school. Don't do drugs. Any other advice?
No. Let's go.
Keep
I
being
guess
awesome.
my kids are asleep, but Chloe got her tonsils taken out, so shout out Chloe.
Oh, no. Eating a lot of ice cream, is she?
Ice cream, popsicles, mashed potatoes, Jell-O, pudding, you name it. Smoothies.
Boy, thanks for the invite. Musketeers are moving the ball here. Fresh 12 on the clock to start the fourth quarter.
My sister made broccoli cheddar soup. That might be the goat of soups.
You ever eat tomato bisque?
Yeah, loaded baked potato. Put your favorite soup in the chat.
1st and 10, Musketeers.
There's a fake.
Ball in the 28.
Going deep.
Rubish
He's got him.
He's got a man.
Threw him. Oh, I think you got to call flag.
That's got to be a penalty, right?
Yeah, I mean he's coming back to the ball and he can't get it there, but they're going to say it's kind of like uncatchable. I don't really know. I would have thrown it, but
it would have been thrown in any other college or professional level.
We're probably just homers, but
Passing
yeah, I mean he was definitely
to Quentin, wasn't that?
Yeah, he was. Well, he underthrew it a little bit, but Quentin was trying to do a good job coming back to the ball and kind of got caught up by the DB.
Man, Redbud is picking up a little momentum here late in the game. You brought up.
I love that they went for it
Carlisle
there.
game, Tim, and you know how we can get on the board here quick. We got to strike early and strike now.
Look for a quick completion here, maybe even the slot to Ford. Oh no, they're handing it off.
The ball off. Right? No, he keeps it. What a fake.
No.
It hit the ground.
It didn't. It did.
That's wishful thinking.
I don't really know what he saw there though. Like he wasn't even.
I thought he was going to hand the ball off.
I don't know. Maybe he thought Ford was coming back to the ball because Ford would kind of keep going upfield, and there was that moment.
It's going to be intercepted by the Wesclin defense.
There's that
Their
momentum.
offense will take over on downs, and just like that, just as soon as we're ready for Redbud to strike.
Well, and I think that's been the theme of this year is this isn't a bad football team, but sometimes every time the momentum of the ball starts rolling, they kind of end up shooting some of the foot, penalty, turnover, whatever it might be. You're just going to see a lot more rushes coming from this.
Stack up the yards now. He's a heck of a ball carrier. Look at that. We got 4 defenders over there taking him down. It's going to be really close to the first down marker, and that is going to be enough for a Warrior first down. Pickup of about 12 on the play. 1st and 10 from their own 28. You got to expect them to just keep marching the ball and keep eating the clock.
You know who I saw when I was going to the bathroom earlier?
Hold on, let me guess.
He was a teacher.
Miss Brundage.
I said he. Mr. McGee. He's still. I think this is his last year.
Oh, really? Going to retire. Good for him.
Yeah, I would agree. Quarterback keeper there. Couple missed tackles, just giving him way too much as gang tackle does come in there. And
looks like Madden is back and healthy. Good hard run. Brought down by number 22 of the Musketeers, Max Walter.
52. Nolan was in there as well. Who's your favorite teacher in high school?
I'm not answering that.
Oh, you can answer it.
Live chat. You know who my favorite teachers were? My toughest teachers. I didn't like it at the time, but looking back, my favorite teacher.
You can't see my face right now, but I'm calling BS.
No, I'm dead serious. I'll wait till this plays over. We can get into this.
There's a snap and another handoff right up the
handoff,
middle.
And why not? They're just punching the
but
yards
he's just
away,
bouncing
down the
it out.
Side. Redbud gets into a chase. Can they get to him, knock him out of bounds? They do, but not until
There's
he
a flag.
gets
There's a
inside
flag in the middle of the
line.
field, though.
And there is a penalty marker down right in that holding area there, right where the run went.
As a running back, is there anything worse than seeing a big old gain coming off?
No, because you got to come back gassed and then do it all over again.
All right, give it to me. Favorite teacher. You could name multiple. I always loved Mr. Berger. He would always give it, and as well as he could take it. Let's see.
And we'll be holding against Wesclin. It'll all come back, all for nothing there.
Miss Dennering was a sweetheart. Miss Sternberg. Miss Carnahan.
I liked all my teachers.
Mr. Dice was always great.
Yeah, they were all great. One of my favorite teachers, she unlocked my potential, and she probably doesn't even know that she's my favorite teacher because I don't even know if I've ever talked to her after I've been in high school. Miss Brundage.
Miss Brundage.
She was awesome.
She was tough.
I was not doing well in her class, and she basically looked at me and said, "What are you doing? You're better than this." And kind of changed my whole perspective on life.
Oh, quarterback keeping it again. Late pull. Danny's got him.
Going to be enough for a first down, though, for the Warriors.
What was that, algebra?
Yeah. And then
Let me ask you that.
Math is my favorite subject.
Really?
I did not do well in her class because I didn't care enough to do well. Just wanted to play football.
Do you use much math?
Do I use
as
all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah. A lot of geometry, actually.
Oh, so Miss used to be Miss Ruby.
Used to be Rudy, Miss.
Now it's Miss Wiegand.
Wiegand, yeah. She still teach?
I don't know. Yeah, I think she does. I don't think
I've been
Mr.
out of the
Wiegand
loop
does.
for too long.
Same. Quarterback's gonna fake
Wagner's
it.
Gonna keep
there
it
it
left.
is. Now we're starting.
Finally,
Yeah,
no
now we're
gain
starting.
on the play. Broken up by Danny Jackson and number 52 in the Musketeers. If I can read numbers, Tyler Nolan. Yeah,
we've called his name.
You're so good at remembering numbers and names. It takes me like a year. By the end of the year, I'll have it all.
Just for them to change. Remember
even our team now
well,
at the Musket level, my team,
every
I'm
year.
so bad
Every
with
year
names.
when we call that Pickneville game and they wear those.
The
heroes for the maroon
touchdowns for heroes.
Yeah, and they wear those camouflage. Then their numbers change, and we're like, "What the heck?"
2nd and 10. You're gonna hand the ball at the middle. He's
Get
gonna
him.
be stopped again.
Get him.
By who other?
No, I think 73
I
got
saw
it.
a 7.
Hopple was initially in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. D-line stepping up.
Big time.
Sykes and Hopple. Boy, I just saw that 7 and figured it would be over there.
That's kind of a sick name, too. Sykes and Hopple.
Great defensive effort there as you're seeing them sporting the pink here. And Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A couple Musketeer players out there.
3rd and long. You
Supporting
think you see a pass?
Gosh, I wouldn't think so.
I don't think you can
Especially,
either. But you know, being up 20 points,
No, I mean, look right here. It's got to be an outside run, QB run, right?
Yep, you're going to see
no,
that.
they're
Oh,
gonna
bubble
throw
pass. Hey, that's why you don't see many passes.
I can't believe they didn't run the ball.
That was grosser than my prom date.
Boy, you talking about your homecoming date, your prom date? I hope they're not listening.
It's my wife.
Oh, is it? Cut it out. Cut it out.
Drop
you
that.
take it back.
Was that a hot mic?
Take it back. 4th and 10 now. Boy, yeah, let's just change subjects, Tim. It's making me sweat up here now.
Yeah, we got a fake punt here. I might go down there and have
Huge
a talk
4th down stop now for Redbud. Watch the fake punt. They did it once. Have we seen them actually punt yet tonight?
I think we saw once. There's a real punt. Oh no, he's
We're gonna sack him in the backfield.
It wasn't supposed to be a fake. It wasn't supposed to be a fake, but they got back there.
Number 9 for the Musketeers, Jackson Crack steps up, makes a huge play. What a chain of events there for Redbud as the defense finally steps up and creates a stop. A big stop, too. Yeah, it looked like he was going to step up in the pocket there and kick it away.
Yeah, he was. I definitely think he wanted to kick that, but Crack got a crack on the play. First time you heard that one, huh? All right, come on, make it count. Hey,
Let's go. Punch it in right now.
If I'm first, I make a big play here. I make a big splash play. I'm going for the end zone here.
Trips left, one-on-one on the high side of the field. Rubich in the shotgun. Drops back, sets his feet, gets rid of it quick. 2 forward. Well defended by the Warriors. Pass falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Musketeers.
And again, as a receiver, you got the hand on the ball, you got to make a catch. Even if it's hot, even if you got a defender on your back, got to make it. All right, come on, Redbud. Let's make this a game. Got a good feeling about this drive.
Nothing crazy here. Look for them hot passes if you're a wide receiver. The ball's going to be coming in hot. Extend your hands, make the catch. Zone read. Hand the ball off. He's got room. Breaks the tackle.
Go, baby, up the middle. Go!
10 to the 5. Touchdown, Musketeers.
What a run by Walter.
What a perfectly executed read by Rubish in the backfield. Hands the ball off to him and, man, found a seam and made it count.
Yeah.
Boy, we wanted it to happen quick and did it ever, Timmy.
Yeah,
just
2
like,
plays later.
What, 35 seconds there for Redbud to score?
Down 14. Going for 2 because you got nothing to lose, yeah? Great job there.
True spread. Walter in the backfield with Rubish. Look for the hot route across the middle of the field. Gonna fake it to him. Step up to throw. Rolls around the left side looking for a guy.
He's got it.
And it's good. The 2-point conversion is good. Luke Quentin looks it in. Narrows the gap. 8:12 to play in the fourth quarter. Your Musketeers punch one in, trailing just 34-22 now.
With over 30 years in business, Iron Horse specializes in railroad construction and maintenance. Join their growing team and find a lifelong career with Iron Horse.
Join Redbud Industries' growing team. Together, we can support the future of our industry and our Redbud High School athletes. Go Musketeers!
Boy, kudos to Walter there, finding the seam and running it in. But hey, let's give credit where credit's due as well. Landon Rubish, what a tremendous read there to hand that ball off. Let his big. We talked about it. Max Walter, big, strong athlete. Get him in some green grass. Let it happen. And just that split second to make that handoff right there makes the defense collapse, opens the hole up, and punches it in. Man, that's huge.
Yeah, I would agree. And shout out to Rubish playing great safety coming up.
Yeah, he's
laying
had
the hammer.
Several tackles tonight too.
All right.
Heck, he's probably got 6 or 7 tackles himself.
All right, big time stop here, big time kick, pin him deep. Let's get it going.
That's
a great kick. That's a great kick. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds.
Man, just doesn't. Redbud can't get the bounces on the dang kicks.
Can't get a break.
No, that would have been great. A great kick, pinning them all the way back towards the 5 after the penalty marker. They'll get a few free yards from that, and the Warrior offense will take the field. Boy, we just need a 3 and out. We need a 3 and out.
Yeah, we do. We need a big time 3 and out. Just like a stick in the backfield, a Danny Jackson.
If you're still with us, hey, let's don't go anywhere because we've seen this happen once before this year with Redbud's first and only win against the Indians, scoring 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. It can be done. We just need our defense to show up here and show up big.
And if you're the cornerbacks right now, you got to understand down and distance. You got to understand you're down 12. They're not going to throw the ball. Get off those receivers quick. Come help tackles right now. Boom. That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Just the way you drew it up there, Tim.
Little 75 in there. Danny Jackson, little 52. Tyler Nolan, we've called his name several times.
That's what we need out of our defensive linemen. Penetration, contact in the backfield.
A couple sophomores making big plays here.
Could be a loss of a yard on the play. Bring up 2nd and 11 now for the Warriors.
Now it's
They're going to continue to just take their time.
Yeah, now it's about stacking plays. Stacking, like, hey, get a tackle for loss, make a tackle again. You know what I mean? Avoid those chunk plays. Quarterback sneaks that are up the middle for
middle run.
Great
Stopped
job.
Again,
Great
the
job.
defensive front. Here they are. Look at them. Look at all our defensive linemen. All 3 of our defensive linemen
75's in there. There was another one I missed, but yeah, you're right.
This is what we need out of our defense. It took them a while to get going, but they've got the concoction figured out now. They've found the special formula. We've been talking about all this math, Tim. They've put it together.
All right, big time here. Third
and long.
Avoid some. They're not going to throw the ball. Avoid some trickery here, some kind of sweep, reverse type thing.
Looks like watch. Watch the screen here too.
Yeah, I don't. This 3. I don't want 3 to touch the ball here. And there's a quarterback keeper.
Quarterback's going to keep it.
And they're down.
Down. Tackled.
That's
See,
a
who
fourth.
else
You
but
gotta-
number 75, Danny Jackson, comes up with a huge stop, creating a 4th and 5 situation now for the Warriors.
You got to punt it, and they're keeping it on. Are they keeping it? They're keeping it. This is huge right here. Nope. Taking the quarterback off. Nope.
They're staying on.
They're staying on. This is a big play here.
Humongous.
It's a big, big momentum swing.
this
Don't
could-
jump. Can't jump. Can't jump. Can't jump. If you're a lineman, get down. Can't jump. Can't jump.
Here we go. Hard count as they might. They're going to hand the ball off.
Get him.
Wagner's
Get
gonna
him.
keep
Get
it.
him.
One missed tackle.
Oh,
He
they
rolls
missed
forward.
a
Dang it.
tackle. They missed it. Danny had him too.
Right there. So close.
He just barely had a hand on him. It was not an easy tackle.
Barrett Wagner saves the touchdown as Wesclin breaks a couple tackles.
What a
falls
ball
forward.
What a ballsy call there
What a
by Wesclin,
freaking
too.
crazy call it. Man, he was right there, so close.
Dang. Crowd was in it. That's a tough one there.
That would be enough for a Wesclin first down as the ball crosses
All right, now
midfield.
you just got to do it again. You know what I mean? You just got to do it again. Cause a fumble. Make a turnover. Snaps high. A little bit more than you'd like there, but still good tackle. 25's in there again.
Braden Setzer also in on that tackle. I think he made contact. Initial contact. They will gain about 4 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 6 now for the Warriors. With the ball resting on the Redbud 45 as they continue to march. Man, 4th and long right there. 4th and 5.
That's definitely a tough
you
one.
want
That's
that one
definitely
back.
a tough. Yeah, you
Contact at the line of scrimmage. Golly.
Yeah.
Wesclin playing smart
Come on.
football here, taking their time.
Get a tackle for a loss here. Get a tackle for a loss. That's
He's
close
gonna
to a
run
first
forward
down.
for 5
it's
more.
close. It's not quite there. You're right. That 4th one hurts. That 4th down hurts.
Golly, want that one. You take
Just
plays back
to
out on
give us,
that
you know
one
what I
back.
mean? Just to give us a.
Well, I
let's
mean,
see what that offense can
I
do.
wanted to say it at the time, but that could be the game right there. That 4th down stop,
Well, yeah.
because you put the ball back in their hands. If we can score and then under a minute again.
Well, yeah.
Onside kick one, you're right back in this thing.
Yeah. It's a big stop here.
I mean, it's going to be another middle run,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Lead blocker just kind of pushes in front of him. Oh, great jump by there.
There he is,
There
on
is
top of
great
him.
jump.
Little to no gain on the play. Tackled by
be
number
a fourth.
52,
It's gonna be a
Tyler
fourth.
Nolan, and another 4th down opportunity coming up. I mean, I'm just going to say it now because I didn't before. I mean, these 4th down stops are the game at this point
Yep.
with just under 4 minutes to play.
Don't jump.
Quarterback's going to keep it right up the
Don't
middle.
jump
it's not
and
gonna
get
be
at
anything
him.
fancy. Well, actually, try to do a hard count, and they're going to call a timeout. Second charge timeout to Wesclin. Redbud still trailing. We'll be back.
When you choose us for emergency care, you can feel confident knowing there are specialists who are members of the medical staff. So not only do we work diligently to see you quickly, we can treat you with expertise. The ER at Redbud Regional Hospital.
Complete Concrete and Designs would like to wish the Red Bud Musketeers good luck this season. For all of your concrete and epoxy needs, or to learn more about what services they offer, call Brandon at 618-781-4308.
Boy, big 4th down stop here coming up for Redbud. 4th and 2. Wesclin, they had to take a timeout early in the half. They've already used their second one now, so just with 1 timeout left. Redbud still has all 3, so plenty of time here for Redbud to punch it in, especially after that last drive we just scored on in well under a minute.
Yeah. Come on, man. This is it here. This is game right here. I think we both agree.
Yeah, I agree.
This is
game.
game.
They get a first down here.
You
It's
got
gonna
2
be-
4th downs. You got to stop one. Come on now. Come on. Yeah. As we're getting them pumped up here in the booth. Big stop. Jump off that ball. Swim off a block. He's right up the gut. He's coming right at you.
Yep,
He's
nothing
coming right at
fancy
you. It's
here.
his quarterback. Oh, he's going wide. He's
Outside.
fumble. Fumble. It's short either way. Short
Yeah, it's
either
gonna
way.
be- What do they call it? Wesclin's going to recover,
But it's
going
short.
to be
It's
short.
short.
And your
Come
Musketeers
on.
will take over on down.
Give us some life. Give us some
Let's
life.
go.
We don't need much, but give us something.
Boy, I am getting excited now.
I'm more excited than on Meatball Sub Day. All right, come on now, offense.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Boy,
First and 10 Musketeers. They take over on their own 40-yard line.
That one touchdown right before half, that's what we're talking about. Just that 13.
Yeah,
that can make the
down
difference.
one score,
Yep. All right, come on, offense. Give him some time. Give Rubish some time, baby.
Rubish looking to throw.
Oh, pump fake.
Pump fake. Throws
He's got him. He's got him. He overthrew by a yard. Oh! He was right there.
Intended to Ethan Powell, just overthrown by a step. Man,
what a call.
That big.
Yeah, what a
call.
heads-up
play there with the pump and everything.
The double move.
Created some space.
Double move. Rubish had him. And I mean a yard at most. A yard overthrow.
So how tired are you, Tim, when you come back in the huddle after you ran 40 yards down the field?
Well, not me, because I'm an athlete.
You would just catch it and make everybody come to you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, man, that's sick.
Falls
Redbud's been right there here.
Yep.
Right there, baby.
Rubish is going to keep it. Scramble.
Go, baby.
Running
Go,
across
get that
the middle.
first down.
Got a first down.
There it is. Clock
Boy,
stops.
I wouldn't be surprised if the penalty flag came
flying
flying in there as
from
he got
his head.
tackled from his helmet. That is going to be enough for a Musketeer first downs. Clock stops, and hopefully it'll stop for a hot minute.
This is what we were talking about. Like, didn't Redbud jump down 14-0 early, didn't they? But, like, they can play with anybody. You got to get into that confidence.
Quicker.
Yeah. You got to get in the games quicker. Run receivers. Run receivers.
Quentin again
there
with the
you go.
reception.
Get on the ball.
About 9
Get on the ball.
play.
Get on the ball. It's not a first down. Get on the ball.
Clock continues to run. 2nd and 1 for the Musketeers as the ball crosses midfield, and Redbud's going to take their first time out. We got us a football game. Stay tuned. It ain't over yet with 3:11 left to play.
Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man.
We need a Redbud touchdown, and we need it quick. 3:11 left to play in the contest. Redbud's got 2 timeouts left. Wesclin with just the 1. But, boy, I want it punched in, and I want it punched in right now,
Yeah.
Tim.
Regardless of what this game ends with, I think we both agree, like, this is the team that we know can play.
That's it. Yeah.
This second half, this second, third, fourth quarter team is what we know. There's a little end around.
Sweep to forward. Cuts it back
That
to
should
the
be
middle.
a
It's gonna be
first,
enough
right?
for a
Yep.
first down.
That clock will stop. Get on the ball, boys. Get on the ball. I think you're going to see. I think you're going to
see a first down throw here.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a Luke Quinton one-on-one. You're going to see
It's
something.
going to be on the edge. Get out of bounds.
Yep, there's.
Rubish looking to throw, looking left.
He's got a middle. He's got a middle. He's got a middle. That's a catch. Oh, he just short-armed it a little bit. His 26 was on that right. Carson Mall.
Yeah, throws it just a little short.
Yeah, a
and
little
low
at his
and
feet. I love what
stop the clock, though.
I love what you saw there. Kind of like a deep dig in there. Carson was open.
He checked through his receivers over on his right side too.
Yeah,
he
had
checked all the way down.
Yeah, he had a
so
great progression there. That's a great call out. He definitely looked at different receivers. Made the right call there. All right, you got one-on-one here with Quinton, his favorite receiver so far today. See if he goes deep to him.
Watch the pump fake happening here again. There he is.
There it is. He's going deep to Quinton.
Oh, boy,
Quinton, come back to it. Uh-oh. Yeah, he threw it up there too much. That was – oh, but no, that was a flag for an interception. Yeah, not his best throw there. He's going to want that one back. Didn't really give – unless Luke ran the wrong route, but he definitely threw it on the inside.
Wrong shoulder,
yeah, exactly.
Luke
was going towards that corner.
Shoulder,
yeah.
Threw it on his inside shoulder. He couldn't get back around. It was pretty well defended.
Yeah, there was 2 people out there.
Yeah.
The only throw was towards the
outside
side.
shoulder.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, that's going to be an interception. And Wesclin offense will take the field. Pinned deep in their own territory, though, with the ball coming to rest on their own 4. Under 3 minutes to play.
First down pretty much.
It'll be a middle run here.
Yeah, first down would pretty much end this game.
as Madden goes under center.
Just gun the middle. Gun the middle.
Middle run. Little no yardage on the play.
Timeout. Timeout, boys.
Picks up a couple.
No timeout, but Redbud does have 2 left, right?
Yep. I think they'll probably wait till around the 2-minute mark before that's going to start. Because you stop them here, make it a 3rd and long situation, burn a timeout, and then hopefully block another punt in the end zone for a touchdown. Or not block one, but stays under center.
Right up the middle.
Kind of weird.
Oh,
right up the middle.
Good tackle,
Nice
there.
on the play.
Who was that, Chris? Number
Braden
10.
Setzer.
Great job. Just a sophomore. That's another thing. I was looking at this. Looks like there's about 7, 8 seniors on this team. 5 or 6 of which we've obviously either called out or talked about tonight. So a young, really young team.
Yeah. More potential showing up every year.
Yep.
3rd, and they're calling it 2 to go. Big stop for Redbud here. They're going to wait till the play clock goes all the way down. Handoff. Met
He's
by
going
the
to be
front line of
short,
the Musketeers.
right? I think that's a timeout, and then he's short. What do you
Led
do
by,
here for Wesleyan? You got to punt
led
it,
by Tyler
right?
Nolan.
I mean,
I would think you got to punt it, but you know, punting wise,
they definitely would get it if they, you know, I mean, let's just put it the way their average run would cover the down and distance. But again, when you know what you're expecting and you kind of push it, Redbud's done a much better job of stopping the run. But it is a 4th and short 2. Let's call it
yeah, no gain on that last run.
Yeah.
You
got to punt it.
You got to punt.
Yeah. If you don't punt it here, and let's say you don't get it, you're giving the offense close to an easy score. Safe place, punt it, let your defense win you the game if you're Wesleyan. But if you're Redbud and they are punting it, you're going all hell to block this.
Oh, yeah. You want
everything.
Send everybody. Let that ball go.
Everybody's coming to this.
Let it go. Let them recover. Do whatever they got to do down there and just send the house. Oh, and we say that as they step 2 people back.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I just send the house.
Yeah,
well,
you got to send as
look
many
for
as you
punt
can.
Return too, I guess.
In fact, I wouldn't put up Soul back there.
No, I hope you stick your foot in your mouth when they return this baby.
Like, even you got 40 when you're paying back. Like, get up on the line of scrimmage. That's too far back.
Nice high apply.
You can catch it. You can catch it. You can catch it.
And run.
Running into his own player.
His own player about, yeah. Going to eventually be brought down. Picks up about 5 on the play. Redbud's offense will take the field. 1st and 10 inside the Wesclin 40. Ain't over till it's over, Tim.
Yep. No, you're right.
Big play right here. And big play and an onside kick. Telling you, we can get the ball back with a minute left to play.
Hope you're right, buddy.
Let's get it going now, Redbud. Rubish looking to throw. Sets his feet. Lets her rip. Across the middle.
There we go.
Completed.
Should be a first down.
Going to be enough for a first down. That'll stop the clock. Redbud's got to get up on the ball. Nice completion there to number 26 of the Musketeers, Carson Mall.
And he does not have to wait for that chain gain. He can snap it anytime that ball is ready.
Rubish back. Looking to throw again. Sets his feet. Rolls left.
Oh, that's a horsepower.
Gets thrown to the ground. Coaching staff on the Musketeer side of the field. Boys wanting a penalty there as well. It's not going to happen. That's going to be a loss of 10 to 11 on the play.
That one hurts.
That hurts. Kind of right back where you started.
That's a big one. I don't know if he caught that.
They're saying it is a catch. Carson Mall again.
That'll be the last timeout of Redbud.
Redbud's last charge out, like you just said, Tim. I think we'll just stick with you here through this because we've only got 33 seconds to play in the contest. Boy, it would like I said, but it's never over until it's over. But 33, you got to score on this play.
Yeah, coming into senior night next week with Chester, which will be on the call. Build a little confidence, obviously. You get a score here. It's a one-score game. You kind of look back at some of the mistakes you might have made. Had the lead and gave up a first play touchdown. You look at the end of the half and say, hey, maybe we could have stopped them there. So I think trying to build momentum here. You may not win this game, but you're going to look back at the second half and be like, hey, we played right with this team.
Yep, and we did. Yeah, we take, like you said, Tim, you take that touchdown away with 14 seconds left to go in the first half.
Yeah. It's a one-score game.
It's a one-score game, or a chance to tie it up here.
Yeah.
Rain stopped. I don't know if it was rain or heavy humidity. I didn't think it was supposed to rain forever here in Redbud, but didn't affect the play at all. So you can see on the clock right there, just 33 seconds left to play. 3rd and long for Redbud. I get tired of saying that, Tim.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Ruish looking to throw. Looking right, checks down.
Got time.
Looking left, all the time in the world. He's going to step up in the pocket. Now he's going to take the ball and run. Got to get out of bounds.
Well, the clock should start if he gets a first down, which I think he might have.
And he did, yeah. That'll stop the clock. They're going to set back
You got to
up
get on the ball here quick. Hey, you just got to set. You just got to set. Doesn't matter where you're at. Just set.
Ruish looking to throw again. Throws
He's
a bomb.
got him in the deep.
Ford's wanting a penalty.
Yeah,
he was slowed up out of his
route. He
route.
was definitely bumped past the line, the 5 yards you're allowed, but the pass was also a little longer than you'd want, where the refs probably aren't throwing that.
Yeah, but if he can't get to it,
no,
you're
not wrong.
Was more than 3 yards down the field.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He definitely got bumped. Rubish was looking that way, and he got bumped. Got time here, 14 seconds, probably 2, potentially 3, depending on how quick you are here to get this in the end zone.
Score right now. This is it. You got to score right here. Give you a little bit of time to get an onside kick in a couple plays.
I'd look over the middle here. I think they're leaving the middle way too open.
As the safety just steps down in the slot.
He's going deep there. He's got him, man, but overthrows him a tad bit. 9 seconds left. 5 off of that, so you're right. Probably got 2 plays here. Boy, how awesome would this be if this was like for a game winning, you know what I mean?
I know. That touchdown there before half.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Well, pick one. I guess that is a rough one in any of them. I mean, they've had a couple really long runs for touchdowns. That's going to be a timeout. Wesclin's 3rd and final timeout with just this 9 seconds left to go. We can just stick with you for a hot minute. Been a good game tonight, though, by Redbud, really. I mean, it just took too long to get going, Tim.
Yeah, we talked about this, just being behind the 8 ball with this Redbud Musketeer offense and defense. We've just seen way too many games now where we have to come back, and this late in this stage, like, they play so much better when the pressure's off and they're doing nothing but just saying, hey, let's go out there and play. It's like that's the mentality you need from the get-go.
Yep, beat your man, right? Beat the guy in front of you. We saw our defensive line step up huge here in the fourth
They've been way better this second half.
Yeah.
Getting off blocks.
I don't know if that was an adjustment somewhere at halftime. Obviously, you're making adjustments all through the game, but Danny's been huge. I mean, not even just Danny. Their defensive front has been big.
Yep.
As they're putting their men up there, 3rd and 10, 9 seconds left to play.
I would run a bunch towards the middle here, in my opinion. I think you got to go to the middle of the field here. Get rid of it.
Pressure. Gets rid of it.
All right, he's got another play.
A little short, hits him in the hand, stops the clock with 2.9.
That's a good thing. He catches that, the game's over. At least now you got a chance to try to get this in the end zone.
Get that elevated ball a little bit. He's thrown a couple at the feet tonight.
Yeah.
This will be the last play of the game. Dang camera keeps getting interference. It's not Ben.
All right, come on, Rubish.
4th and 10.
Come on, line. Give him some time. Give him some time. There's the middle of the field I was talking about.
Just
right
off the hands.
Ain't that
Jack
a
Ford.
summary of the night? Just
Yeah.
almost, close but not quite. Because that's going to be game. Red Bud Musketeers fall to this one 34-22. Take them to 1-6 on the year.
Wesclin crawls to 3-4 as they're trying to get back to 500. Yeah, not a lot to say here. We haven't already said the night. I mean, we just got to get. Let's just say it. We got to get better on both sides of the ball. We got to stop the run game. Last week it was stopping the pass. This week it was kind of stopping the middle run. Offensively, we got to figure out a way to get out of them 3rd and long situations. It does us no favors.
3rd and long.
You'd like to be at
tackling,
midfield and have a 4th and 1 situation, or
I'd say
3rd and 3 situation.
Honestly, those are the two things: 3rd and longs, and then the tackling was just not quite there for the first quarter of this game. Maybe even a little bit into the second.
The first half.
Yeah, first half they really didn't have the
able to march the ball all the way down the field and use up a lot of clock, but. Hey, room for improvement, right? Room for improvement.
And they definitely did. We saw the second half.
Yeah,
I mean, this is now. I mean, even that Dupo game, you could say that Dupo took foot off the gas a little, but they were right there with Dupo in the second half. I think Dupo outscored them 21-14 or something along those lines. So they're a second half team, but they got to start figuring out how we start putting our foot on the gas early, putting the pressure early, and then maintaining that.
Yeah, and I agree. Our record doesn't show the quality of football team that we actually have here. You know, they can get it going when they need to, and boy, they need to now. Let's finish the season on a high note. Speaking of finishing on a high note, next week,
senior week, last week,
senior night
for us.
Chester Yellow Jackets will be coming into town, take on the Musketeers. It'll be our last broadcast of the season.
Yep.
And so thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to everybody that tunes in every week and watches. And I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Chris Maring here with you. Tim Conway, Ben Koopman, Nolan Schneider down on the field. Always happy to bring it into. There he is, the brains behind the whole operation. Always happy to bring it to you live. And we will see you all next week.